the kind of a guy that you can't argue with him, 'cause he's right.
I know, he's
right all the
100%
time.
all the time. He's got it up his butt. I don't know what it is.
Well, we just now start.
I got the feeling he don't like me too much anyway, so that's okay.
There you go.
I just tell him I just sit in the corner with my pointy hat on. I couldn't believe it when I was leading with the poker, you know, like he was all pissed off. Charcoal's got the most wins. How can that be?
There you go.
You're right. I was playing that. I remember that.
Yeah. I was on Frosty's the other day. The Green Cacique, you know, Green, the Puerto Rican from Hawaii.
Why? Yeah.
He fucking shaved his head. He's bald.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I looked at him. I says, "Holy fuck, you look just like Nuggie."
Does he still have the beard? Or does he shave
The
everything?
beard's gone. Everything's gone. He looks exactly like Nuggie.
Oh, that's so
Fuck
funny.
me. Like it's so, what a change. What a drastic change. Like it's unbelievable.
Is there something wrong with him? I mean,
I don't know. I don't know why he did it, but
I
and
wonder.
then Nuggie was talking about Frosty's mother. She's got fucking pancreatic cancer. They give her from 2 days to a month.
Oh, yeah. Once you get that, you're all. No.
Sad. What can you do, right? Fucking nothing. People come and go every day on this planet. What the fuck is this guy doing? Ringing the bell or beating his drum?
What was that?
That's
What can you do? Nothing.
I don't think I'd want to know. You know?
Well, they tell you anyways, whether you want to or not, whether you want to know or not, they tell you straight up. They don't have no remorse, no feelings. It's all cold. How much can we suck out of this patient
Right.
before they kick? Fucking doctors are all the same.
Oh,
Built
fuck
the
yeah.
system.
All doctors suck, man.
built the
99% of doctors suck. Don't get me talking about them.
That's right. Well, my wife, you know, her condition, they found a small, this was like 13 years ago, in 2010. They found a small polyp in her large intestine, but it was around the bed, so they couldn't get at anally, so they did it laparoscopically. So she was in the hospital for 3 days. They released her. 2 days later, she's fucking bleeding, internal bleeding. So back to the hospital. They let her sit in the emergency for 40 fucking hours before they finally figured out something was wrong. They opened her up and they found out 7 meters of her small intestine was clotted. So they cut out 7 meters of her small intestine and left her open, lying in the ICU for a week so that they could go in every day and make sure what was left was surviving.
Right.
So fuck, they put her on a fucking, he explained to me, he says, you know, she with such a small bowel, short intestine, she cannot absorb enough nutrients to survive on eating alone. So she has to have a 12-hour infusion. So she was on fucking a 12-hour infusion for 10 months. 10 months every day. Fucking, they gave us a refrigerator. They give us 2 weeks of solution. And I'd have to plug her in every night and disconnect her and flush her in the morning. 12 hours later. This was going on for 8 months. My third bedroom turned into a hospital ward.
Oh, yeah.
They had her on an ostomy, you know, like a bag. Then they finally did the reversal. 8 months later, they got rid of the bag and connected her intestine back to her large intestine. But he said she's going to have to be on that for the rest of her life. Well, as it turned out, a year later, they actually removed the bag. She didn't have to have the bag anymore.
Oh, yeah.
The infusion. So, but every month she has to take codeine, and she has to take vitamin D injections, and she has to eat separately. She can't eat and drink at the same time, because as soon as she eats, it goes through her system like a rocket. You know, like half an hour later, she's on the shitter. She's shitting it out already. Half an hour later, what the fizz? So you know, she's a trooper. She's handled it like a trooper.
Yeah.
It's amazing. But nobody would know that she's got that condition. And it's fucking, I blame the doctor, because he did something to her internally to cause that
He
fucking,
fucked up.
yeah. He did something to her intestine to knot it or twist it to cause the clotting.
Yep.
And they, you know what they said? Oh, she has a 1 in a million rare condition. It's
Yeah.
so rare. Only 1 in a million people have it. So
Therein
my
lies-
son was worried.
Therein lies the
hereditary-
problem with national fucking healthcare, man.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
my son
but-
was worried. He was gonna go for the test to see if he had the condition. And they told him that they could even have a false positive. Like he could test positive for that condition and it could be a false, you know, like a. So there's no set thing, but that's the way they slough it off, you know, like it's not the doctor's fault.
Oh, no, of course not.
It's fucking her fault
I
because.
mean,
she
they
has
have
that
it, they get it
condition.
rigged now, so even if your fucking doctor major league fucks up, you can't fucking sue
There's
him.
nothing you can do about it.
You
That's
can't, you
right.
can't fucking sue him. It'll cost you fucking $3 million to sue him for $1 million.
That's right. That's right. The system's rigged.
Villains live.
I didn't see he was live. I seen he posted a video, but I didn't see he was live.
$16 minutes ago we started.
Oh, yeah, live.
Same as us. 7 o'clock.
Yeah, well. Yeah, so I planted, I gotta tell you, I got 10 big fucking plants. Right, and I put them in flower fucking last week. And I got 10 big fucking male plants.
Oh,
Yeah.
bales?
Yeah.
Jesus.
There were those
Jesus.
cherry mangoes that I created in the Midwest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you told me they were regs, but you know, you're taking chances, man. But yeah, I was looking at them today, I'm like, that looks like a fucking male. Oh, wait a minute, that is a male. Well, that one is too. Right through the whole fucking crop, man.
How many did you keep then?
None, I only had 10. But they're
All of them are male?
all fucking male. I still have a bunch of seeds left, but I planted 10.
That ain't, that don't sound right. I've never seen that.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Look
I'm
at
gonna
the
give them a
draw.
few more days. I didn't unplug anything.
No, 10 a male?
Yeah, I'm gonna let
What
them,
the fuck?
Go buy a lottery ticket. Go buy a
Let 'em
lottery
fucking-
ticket.
I'm gonna let them run a couple more days just to, you know, be positive, but I'm pretty sure now.
And they should be spitting. You should be seeing pollen sacs on them.
Yeah, that's what's happening. You get the little ball sack, the little balls, right?
Yeah, Digo balls.
And
Yeah.
like a tree spike, like a cherry tomato would grow on.
Right,
Yeah, that's male.
yep.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, that ain't good.
I
I've
just
never
upsized
seen
my
that.
10 today.
What's that?
I just upsized my 10 into 5-gallon pots today.
Nice.
They better not be fucking male. I bought feminized
Well,
seed.
yeah, I got
I mean,
10
fucking-
more behind it, but they're only fucking this tall, you know, they're all fem seed. I ain't playing it anymore. I'm just using fem seeds, you know. No,
They're only that tall?
yeah, they're only little guys right now. No, the ones that males, they're fucking 4 feet tall. I
Oh.
think longer because I wanted big plants. That turned out to be a
Foot
waste of
tall
time.
plants. Holy shit.
Well,
Send me some pictures of the nose.
all right, I will. I gotta take some first.
Just be sure, because that's unusual.
Yeah, like I said, I'll let them run a few more days, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, I usually can't tell, and I wait till they start to flower, you know.
I can tell when by the time they're 6 weeks old, I know if they're male or female.
Yeah, I know. I just can't fucking tell.
There's my 10. They got bigger. And bigger.
I'm sooner on it all depends on the strain.
Don't you wish they would grow that fast? Don't you wish they would just grow?
And
that
now they're in the
fast?
other room.
Right. I told my wife I was gonna have to shut my grow down for a while. She's like ecstatic. The electric bill around here, dude. It's
Oh.
fucking control.
That's something else I could show you.
I'm getting $800 a month fucking electric bills, man.
Really?
Oh.
There's my electric bill. See what it's trending to be for next month? $130.
Good for you.
Mine was 426 last month.
I'll tell you what, my rate's fucking, I can probably triple your rate over.
Yeah, well, you also have more people too, you know?
Yeah.
Around 11 cents a kilowatt hour for my electricity.
The last time I checked, we were at 23 cents, I think.
Ooh, you're double. Okay, that's what it is. That yours is double mine.
Yeah, they're fucking crooks, man. And you know, never mind, there's a fucking nuclear power plant right down the fucking
They're
street.
just building a big fucking first American offshore wind farm in Massachusetts
Yeah, you know why?
to make money.
Because Ted Kennedy's fucking dead. That's why. He was the only one stopping it, man. They called them the NIMBYs, man. Those fucking assholes out on the vineyard. And vineyard and fucking Nantucket. They don't, that's where the wind farm is slated to go. And they want them fucking wind farms everywhere, but not in my fucking backyard.
Yeah, wind farms aren't that good, really.
No, they're not. It's a big fucking scam. And then some guy on YouTube doing a video, he's showing all the broken fucking propellers, you know? He goes, look at these. There's no way to get rid of them. They're carbon fiber. He goes, what? So he goes, they just fucking leave them out here in the fucking woods. There's a whole stack of them. Because they're only good for so long, I guess. You know, as far as how long they can fly them for.
They're fiberglass. The bugs, the dirt, the dust, the birds hit them, wears the front edges and reduces their efficiency so bad, so fast, they have to replace them like every 3 years.
Yeah, imagine.
Or they have to repair them at least every 3 years.
Let's see.
On
They
it.
catch fire and burn.
3 years. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, they're not making that much fucking power. How much are those fucking propellers? I heard those things were way fucking maintenance fucking heavy.
150, each one's 150 feet long.
Yeah, so those things are probably $500,000 each.
And they come from Denmark, they come from overseas, we don't make them.
Ah, is that right? So-
Yeah,
So you know they're even more money then.
I don't think there's any manufacturers of them over here. I think most of them come from overseas that I know of, from Denmark and somewhere up there, one of the Nordic states up that way, or
Para makes them in Helsinki.
no,
I'm just joking.
I would. Is Par here tonight? Hey, Silk.
Cheers, Silk.
They silk.
What's up, Silk?
Par's not here tonight, so. You know, he lives in a very socialist country, right? His
Right.
country is 100% socialist.
You know, I heard some people the other day complaining that fucking college kids, I don't know, they all want socialism. All right, and then my kid fucking brought up a fucking good point. And I said, well, what's that? He goes, well, what the fuck? He goes, I can't even afford an apartment. He goes, you know, and he goes, I could never afford a house. He goes, there's no way I'll be able to buy a house. The only way I'll get a house is to get yours. He goes, people my age just ain't making enough money. He's making 60, 70 grand a year. And it ain't enough, not to live around here.
Not from right where you're at, yeah,
No.
$60,000.
That ain't shit.
I grew, let's just say, my dad grew up making $35,000 a year in the 60s and 70s and supported a wife that never worked and 3 kids
Right. Yeah,
on a $35,000 a year salary.
yeah. My dad worked 2 jobs. He worked a fire job and another job. But my mom didn't work. She was home with the kids.
When you were his age, 7, did you think the same way?
Hold on, I got dog.
I did, you know?
Say that again, what?
When you were the same age as your son is, that's complaining, did you think the same way he did? I'll never be able to afford this shit.
No, I was already on my way to buying a house. When I was 21. 22. Shut up! Fucking dog, they're barking at someone that lives here, one of the boys. It's like a thing they've been doing lately, and it's like, no, I'm not playing the fucking game. But, yeah, my wife and I, let me see. No, excuse me. He's 21 now. I just, same as him, I had just bought my first new car. I was on fire. I was living with my aunt at the time. Because I needed a city
Well,
residence.
He's not gonna be able to do both. You're not gonna have a nice fucking car and fucking get in the house. Fuck that, you're
Well, that's
insane.
why
if
he
you
bought
think
the
you're
car.
gonna-
Well, that's why he bought the car, because he realized, he's like, I can't even afford rent.
I can't even afford rent, so I'll buy a car.
Look, I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's hard for the kids growing up in this time.
Uh.
My daughter made 98,000 2 years ago for the year, and last year she made 78,000, and she says, oh, I can't make enough money. She's $20,000 less, and she works for IATSE, the production crew, right? The stage production union, and they're because of the writers and the actors are on strike. She's not working. She's out of a job for the time being.
That's what happens.
Yeah, they're on strike and she's suffering for it. But it's good money. And they, they're on the stage, on the set every day, and they get 3 meals, they get breaks paid for, they get lunch, they get lunches included. Over $45 an hour, and she's just doing plastering and painting on the stage set for some productions. Big bucks. She's strapped for cash this year.
I had a ribeye steak for supper, baked potato with butter, sour cream and chive
I would
and
die for a baked potato right now.
broccoli. Baked potato, you don't want all that
I
stuff.
haven't had a baked potato since I started my diet in April.
One won't hurt you.
Yeah, I know, but then it will lead to 2.
Yeah, I know.
That's what happens, man. I've been
That's
down that
right.
road, Howard, so many fucking times, man.
I know.
My
exactly.
belly's just about
Yeah.
gone,
You give
little bit
into it
more,
and
and I'll be
bites you.
better, man. I'm up about 35 pounds I lost so far.
I'm
Nice.
catching up, brother. I'm over 30 also.
Nice, good for you, man. How much you trying to lose?
I'd
do you
like
wanna
to
get?
fucking all of it. If I
Oh,
get down to under 200, I'll be fucking
So
happy.
you want to be fucking 0 when you're done?
Everyone is gonna be. We're all gonna be fucking worm food.
No, I mean, what's your goal? I mean,
If I get under 200, I'm fucking ecstatic. But I don't care. I'll keep doing it.
that's what I want to do. I want to get down to
Change how I'm
200.
eating. I like how I'm eating.
Yeah,
Just meat,
I don't have a problem with it at all.
no bread,
Right.
and no potatoes, and I
You
like
get
it.
used to it. You get used to it really fast. I
Yeah.
do.
Man,
I mean, I'll
can
have
I-
my idea of cheating is to have a hamburger bun with a double cheeseburger. You know what I mean? It's just like, fuck it, a little bit of carbs ain't gonna hurt me. So, and I've been just doing it fine. Tonight I had chicken. I breaded the chicken, but it tasted really good. And I'm still fucking shaking weight off, man. So it's all right with me.
No, stop.
I was at the
I heard you
doctor.
say you want a baked potato, though. So
What's that? I
I
love
heard
it.
you say you're dying for a baked potato.
I would, man. I would have a baked potato right now. I love baked potatoes.
Go buy you. Ask for one big one at the store.
No
You know, they
way.
sell them one at a time. You buy a giant one and
No. That's how it starts, man. The next thing you know, you're eating Fritos and Doritos and slugging it down with a Red Bull.
Potato pancakes.
Yeah, man. No, don't. I know what that leads to.
I got addicted to the stuff here my wife brought home. Chester Puffhorns.
Chester's popcorn. Oh, is that that's like a Cheeto product?
Yeah, it's like it's popcorn, but it doesn't have the holes and stuff.
Okay.
How they do it, they probably grind up the corn and
Yeah, I have no idea.
make the batter out of it and probably dip it in some either boiling water or boiling fat, one of the two. So
Right.
I'm loving the coffee, the French press coffee. I'm loving that.
Oh, yeah, man.
Great
I'll put some good
device.
coffee in it.
I know, I'm using Folgers, but hey, it works and it tastes good. And I'm
should
using
try-
equal, so
you should-
I don't, it
I
tastes
don't know.
great, I think.
I'm sure they sell it out there. Try a bag of New
Oh, yeah,
England.
they do. I just don't need it right this second. I have a whole kilo.
Yeah, when you buy some, try a bag of New England coffee, 8 o'clock coffee. It's a national brand. You'll have it out there.
Yeah, I know it is.
Really good. I buy the Colombian kind, 8 o'clock. And it's I think it's really good. But it's better than Folgers. I couldn't slug down a couple full. I drank that for years. I think I overdosed on it.
I drank 4 cups this morning and man, I was so hyper. I got so much shit done.
Oh, yeah.
No sugar, so I don't feel bad drinking it, you know?
Oh, no.
And I get fucking hyper on this shit.
Yeah, I drink at least 4 cups a day. At least 4.
Before I used to feel guilty because I was having, lots of sugar in my coffee,
Yeah, I don't, black is the only way I drink my coffee.
You can't choke down a cup of black. I mean, I have done it many times.
Might be that.
Okay, here is ready for this? 34.1 cents a kilowatt hour.
Ooh, that's triple.
Yeah, that's what I'm paying here. 16 cents higher than the average in the nation.
Does
Yeah.
that fluctuate with the,
We're 100 in Boston households paid electricity in April 23 was 106%, 106.7% higher than the national average. National average.
our rates here
The
change?
national average is 16.5 cents.
Yeah,
Our rates here change by the time of day usage, whether it's off peak odd hours or off peak. The rate is different. We have the fucking smart meters, and depending on when you use your energy, it costs a different price.
yeah, mine's sort of like that, but I have an allotment. I get so much, it's so much an hour, and then after I go over that allotment, it goes up a little bit. So,
Well, if you
Yeah, see, the average current rate is 33.89.
4
but
and
I'm
6
still
is very
averaging, I'm
good.
still averaging less than 12 cents and 12 cents.
Pretty good.
Commercial rates,
I think
23
we're
cents.
about 24 cents here, 24 cents a kilowatt here.
I guess your check.
I wonder if my old fluorescent lights are cheaper to run than the LEDs.
No,
A watt is a watt. No
Yeah,
matter
that's true. A watt is a watt, you're right.
what, the light.
LEDs doesn't take much. I don't know. Maybe it does.
LEDs
Oh,
are
no.
I'm paying, there's my electric bill right there.
According to the bookkeeper, penny pincher upstairs.
22 cents a kilowatt hour during
He
peak.
told me that
That's
grow's
coffee.
costing me, your grow's costing me $600 a month, is what he told. So she goes, you better figure out if that's fucking worth it, or you better just start fucking buying weed. Like, I gotta do something. That's a lot of money. I don't pay the bill, so I have no fucking clue. I just pay a fucking check.
You gotta, what is using electricity, Is it the lights? I mean, how much is your total wattage in your lights in there?
Well, air conditioning.
Well, I don't use air conditioning. I just use blowers. I'm in the basement and it's in the
You have the
summer.
same light that I do, so 600 watts on that.
I have 600 on that one, then I have 4 300-watt Mars hydros.
300 watts?
Yeah.
That's 1200 watts, that's double. So you got 1800.
And then I have another one that I bought off a native. There's another 600. that I-
1800, 20, holy shit.
24,
in my
2400.
stands. So yeah, and that's what I'm running. So that give you a clue.
That's
Yeah.
That's about what I run in the wintertime. But I'm not,
Yeah, I'm not running them all right now. Like the 600 China light. That one's not. There's nothing under that. That's off.
I'm running 600 watts and 300 watts in my bed right now. 600 watts and flower. I'm getting ready to shut those off.
Yeah,
I guess put the 10 under the 600 watt light. They were under a 240 watt light. But I upsized them, put them to 600 watts. That's dimmed down to let it get used to it. The other light is 640 watts with only 2 plants under it. So 320 watts each, which is a
Right.
lot. Usually that light can handle 6 plants pretty good. But they all died. So
right.
I got 12 nice plants that I need to spread out and transplant. And put into flower, but I don't know if I want to. I may just cut them up.
yeah, so we're talking about electric. Yeah. Again, did I mention that my electric bill is trending to be only $130 next month, including my grill?
Imagine that.
That's because I'm fucking doing this off-grid deal.
Well, you're not really off grid if you're running.
Not yet. I have new panels coming. I bought 4 new panels,
What do you mean by panel?
Solar panels.
Oh,
solar panels,
Oh, did you?
4 good ones. Yes,
Yeah.
4-wheel solar panels. I'm
Okay.
gonna build a mobile, place in the back, like a,
Put 'em on, put them on wheels so you can move. it around.
yeah, type thing, right?
Yeah, we were driving by somewhere the other day and my wife pointed it out to me. She goes, look at that, you guys got a big trailer. And it's just a trailer that's, all covered with solar panels. And it was just like, it was like trailers here, it's just like a big array on it, and he just must move it around, follow the sun with it,
Right. I think I picked out a pretty good spot that should get sun all, most of the day.
Yeah.
Winter time, I'm not sure, so.
Well, the sun's still there, it's just not as powerful, it still works.
It changes position. It definitely goes
Yeah.
more south.
Yeah.
And it makes a big
Well,
difference where I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I see a whole array. They have maybe 15 panels on an array and it actually tracks the sun. Starts
Yeah,
out
they had those,
facing
it's like
east and-
$500 to get one of those, the gizmos.
Well, it's a big, huge steel.
Yeah,
steel
$500 to get one of those.
frame with a
Fuck that.
motor and it tracks the sun. It's like the array size might be 15 by 15, a big square of panels, and it tracks the sun.
They say, because I've been doing a lot of studying in this, okay, I'm not going totally, we'll see what happens. I'm under $2,000 still. But they say the sun puts out 1,000 watts on an average good day per square meter.
Yeah.
So, and then the solar panels, at least the one I'm getting, collect 23% of that. Was in the same, if they covered the whole square meter, they would get 23%.
How big are the panels?
57 inches by 24, something like that.
Do they get extra batteries?
No, I have lots of I have two good batteries, 5,000 watt hours.
So those are 2 feet. I'm just thinking,
And basically
2
4
foot
feet
by
tall,
5
2
foot.
nose.
yeah,
Think
yeah.
I know. I don't know about you, that'd be on your top of your head, but
Yeah, I get, I have those little jobbies from, Harbor Freight.
I can, yeah, that's kind of what they are. Those are only 100 watt panels. I'm getting 200 watt panels, which are a little bit bigger, that's all.
Right. And those things, I mean, they just, like I said, I used it, summer that I used it, powered the lights for my little kitchen area and the stereo. Which was just a car stereo, and normally I would have to charge the battery on a battery charger every like 3rd day. And that little solar panel just sat out in the sun. It didn't even get sun all day. But it charged the battery enough all summer long, man. I mean, from, June through fucking October when I took the shit down.
Wait, because if you think about electricity for the most part, you're not always using it,
Right.
but the sun is always there during the day.
Always that. Yeah, because when I put them
Not,
away,
not too
I talked
bad.
to a guy, he says, "Oh, make sure you cover them fucking things up, man." Well, I did, yeah, because they're generating power, man.
Oh.
The sun comes
You're
in the
not there,
window,
wait,
and they're sitting in your house, man, and the sun's shining.
I
Power's
understand
going
that,
somewhere.
okay.
So
So there, of course you want to be shit making power.
I cover the fuckers with some heavy duty trash bags, man. Yeah, you have a short in your wire. Next thing you know, your fucking house burnt down.
It's also a change for us. We have to get me and my wife to get used to the fact that you can't run the microwave and the dryer,
That's true.
Well, obviously, you must have a gas dryer.
Yes, oh yeah. Gas dryer, gas furnace.
Yeah,
But it
Gas
uses
hot water
an
heater.
electric motor. Gas dryer still uses an electric motor.
I'm not one of these CO2 guys. I don't give a I want CO2.
Once the winter comes, man, you ain't gonna like run, your furnace ain't gonna like, your little inverter. It's gonna suck that thing dry. Man.
You think so?
Yeah, those blower motors take a lot of juice, man. A lot of amps.
I don't know. I haven't tested that. That's one of the few pieces I haven't tested because
Just go look, you can just go look at the motor and see what the amps are. You can figure out what the draw is gonna be.
Yeah, in the winter, you're gonna be lucky to get that battery charged back up to half full after you dial too, with only 8 hours of daylight and it's sun so low an angle.
You would need, you're gonna need.
Snow days and clouds in the winter.
you have to try to assume you're gonna get 5 hours of daylight where you can get chargeable,
Well, I
water.
mean, if you supplement with a generator, so, but you.
Wait, I have a generator just in case. That's right. That could,
Well, it won't be just in
Right.
case, because in the winter, you'll be running that sucker every day, without a doubt, to top
well, I've
up.
already been running it every day because I'm crap for.
Especially if you're gonna run the furnace at night, but I really don't think, unless you had a really big bank of batteries, that you're gonna be able to, run that type of a system. And I think it would be, it might even be easier to run a couple of circulator pumps than it would be to run a blower.
This pretty much runs my whole house right now with no
Well,
without
you're
AC
not
going.
using anything. What do you got going? You got a
Wait.
refrigerator going?
TV, couple TVs and internet and all this shit.
You have an AC
In the
going?
house, the lights and stuff in the house.
Yeah,
they
well, the lights are
control the
not,
house for-
because everything's LED. So I light up my entire fucking house up in Maine for, I think it's 110 watts or something. And that's every fucking light in all 4 rooms, all 4 bedrooms, everywhere.
I don't have any 220 watt sockets in my house.
Really?
Really, they're all turned up right now. It's like, wow, that's.
You mean you're not using any?
I have 3 right in the house, but
So
I
you-
just
What do you have?
confirmed that they're not. None of them are used. One goes to the garage, 100 amps. I have 100 amps come in, and 100 amps go to the garage. It's fucked up.
So that's one double breaker. What's the other 2? What are they?
That's 2. I think one is the old dryer and one is the old AC.
Oh, so none of them, you don't use them, is what you're saying?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah,
So 110 watts. I plug in from this with my special cable, and
hey. More power to you, June, if you make it work.
That's right. You gotta do the.
we'll see what happens in the wintertime. I know that's gonna be a tough part.
Oh,
And
it's a good experiment. I think it's fun doing that, man.
if
I look
if
at
it
it
gets,
as a challenge, like up in
if it gets
Maine.
too hot here, I can't turn on my AC really because it works. Like just the AC will self work, but then when the refrigerator kicks on, it kills it.
Oh, yeah, man, it's too
No.
much. The AC, the compressor.
So I need a bigger inverter to be able to do that.
compressor And a fan,
It's not the battery. The battery has plenty of power. It's the
Refrigerator's
inverter.
got a compressor and a fan.
1,000 watts is not enough.
Oh, no. I mean, like I said, man, the inverter that I have is a 3,000 watt one. And I think I got it on Amazon too. It was relatively I think it was on sale or
Yeah.
something.
They make them.
Oh, yeah, there's
Yeah.
all different kinds. I have a 1,000 watt one too. I bought it at BJ's. I remember it was $89. And I was like, holy shit, only $89. And that thing, dude, I bought that in 2004. And it flickers and the voltage goes like crazy on it. It's all, but it still fucking works. It's like,
Yeah, there's no moving parts in them. That's what I like about electronics for those.
yeah, it's just a little blower fan to keep it cool. But yeah, up there, it's nice now, man, because I get enough juice where I can hook up, I have a washer dryer. I'm not even gonna attempt to use the dryer I could with the generator, there's enough power.
Clothesline, go the old style clothesline.
Exactly, it's a stackable, it was my
One
mom.
on top of the other,
And it was
yeah.
brand, they bought it, man, Jesus Christ, I think they bought it right before they moved in here. So when I was emptying out the condo, I was like, fuck this, man, I ain't fucking giving this thing away. It was brand new. So we fucking carted it up to Maine a couple of years ago, and it's all plumbed in and everything, man. I just gotta run a wire and charge it up. So I got all the materials to do that. And so at least be able to wash clothes up there, and we'll put a dishwasher and the stove in. And kitchen sink, and we're gonna be good to fucking go, man. It won't be so much like camping anymore. We can fucking be bitching. Cause I got cabinets hanging on the walls now. And it's getting there. Little by little.
Work in progress.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get up. there.
You're never finished with the house. I would,
Yeah,
You're not in no rush,
there's
huh?
always something.
I tell you what,
Yeah.
when I die, there's gonna be walls in the house that still ain't fucking covered, and I don't give a fuck, man. I go up there, I work a certain amount, and then I try to enjoy myself while I'm there too. 'Cause,
That's right, that's
you
right.
know, it's-
down a tree that we had way outside the back.
A little work, a little play.
Exactly, Howard.
Yeah.
I try to do most of my work on a rainy day if it's inclement weather, you know. But
I
sometimes,
wanted to find jobs around the house. It's so easy. There's so many, but
I
I'm
mean,
not
there's
interested
so
in
many
it.
to do. It's up there. It's just like,
She was hinting about washing the windows.
which one do I have the most
I said-
materials to do? Without
I said the
going.
windows
best
haven't been
answer
washed
for,
in
you know,
4
you'll
or 5
learn.
years.
The best answer for the wife you'll learn is Thursday.
Yes, Thursday.
Yeah,
yes,
I'll do
dear.
it Thursday.
Yes,
Next Thursday. I'll do Thursday.
dear. She's hinting at it. I said, the windows, she's hinting at, oh, those windows are dirty. I said, yeah, they haven't been washed in 4 or 5 years. What the hell? So I said, they sure do need a wash. So she's come to the cottage. So I might surprise her and start going through the rooms. They're easy to dismantle, take the windows out, sash and wipe them down with Windex and pop them back in the frame, you know? They're side sliders, so they come out easy. But it's just getting at them and moving plants and stuff that are in the windowsill and shit.
That phone.
I don't answer the house phone. Always look at advertising.
I don't have a house
Calls
phone
for
anymore.
windows and doors.
Just a
They
cell
don't leave
phone.
a message.
I never get calls on it. People ask me for the phone number. I have no fucking clue.
I got a call from North Carolina. I don't know anybody in North Carolina, so I just ignore it. Any phone, any number that phones me, it doesn't leave a message or
Yeah,
Chinese lady, I block. I put the blockers on it. Hey, Hubble.
Humble.
Bumble.
Zoom. Good cam. Oops. Oh wait.
Upside down, oh, right side up. Oh, that's a good vinyl door. I recognize that handle.
Hey, look at the truck moved like the Constitution, man.
I'd put them on the roof of your garage, those solar panels.
Oh, there's a little Jenny.
There's nothing in those pots. They're empty.
That was the last one.
Outside, they should have stuff in them.
Oh, that thing's pretty big, man. Hey,
Blackout.
turn the
Blackout.
lights out.
It's got stuff dry. Nice. Nice flowers. Oh, that's about 2 feet tall, 3 feet tall.
I don't think he can hear us.
Probably not.
Got some buds there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look nice.
Shishka berry that he was videotaping last girl. The shishka berry were looking really nice. He knows what he's doing, that's for sure. Yeah, Wobbly's got quite the setup. Did you see it? 7?
I have
Wobbly's,
not.
Wobbly's backyard. No. It's got trellises like 6 foot.
He
wide,
always
like
has a good grow.
Oh, it's unbelievable. He's talking about topping them. They were this time, like August, and Bill was saying, well, you know, they're gonna come into flower. Why would you want to top them?
Yeah, I'm gonna say they're starting to go into flower now, probably, or pretty close within the next week.
Well, yeah, the next couple of weeks, that's what I figure. They'll
Yeah.
be in flower.
Flower.
We'd be just ripping the buds off. He's got them spread out over the whole width. They're maybe 3 feet tall, but he's branched all the, into the trellis, he's branched out, so it's like 5 feet wide, 5 feet deep, just a whole
I got two
area.
plants in my back garden. They're like 9 feet tall.
One with the
I don't know what they
chemicals.
are. I haven't even looked at them, man. They're probably fucking males too. They just were random plants that fell out. I dump all my
Yeah,
fucking old seeds,
right,
all
right.
my old pots out there, you know, with the soil in them.
Maybe you're lucky, maybe they're female.
Hey, I think one of them is definitely a male. But I don't know about the other one. It's fucking giant. It's just a, I didn't, like I said, I didn't do anything to it. Every now and then I look at it, it's like, motherfucking thing. I come back from Maine last week and it was like, holy shit, that thing grew about 6 feet while I was gone.
Technically, I guess humble, I'm not off the grid because still get gas and that comes from the same company. My gas and electric comes from the same company, so. Yeah, well,
80% off the grid.
Well, that's what I said to my wife. I said to her, you know, the house is getting finished. I said, you want to, you know, get hooked up, you know, electricity. And she's like, nope, I like it like this. Okay. All right with me. Her and the girls were up there left.
what do you think about putting solar panels on the dock?
I would, but the dock is so goddamn far away. I have a 300-foot path. down
So?
to the dock.
Wire is fucking nothing. 10 gauge wire is nothing.
No, it's
That's
not.
that's all the solar panels take, 10 gauge.
Yeah, 10, you know how much I just paid for fucking 15 feet of 10 gauge? It was $70.
Well, I can get 100 feet of the wire I need for solar panels,
Yeah,
for $160 for 100 feet.
for 100 feet.
Yes,
That's about right, yeah.
underground and everything, all that, solar panel ready.
But DC, see, from the power from DC.
Right, DC, that's right.
Right, there is a reason we don't have DC, you know, power in your home. Is because, you know, you would need transfer stations along every route to boost the power because you lose your resistance.
Drops the.
You
the
need one of these
voltage
power
drops
stations
over-
like I have.
Right.
The voltage drops over the
that's why-
transmission.
That's why they adopted AC
AC.
as opposed to DC.
DC bites you, don't let go.
Yeah, DC fucking grabs you, man.
You
And
just don't let go.
don't let go. I've gotten a DC blast before when I was doing electrical work in an old building in downtown Boston. And my buddy kicked me in the chest, get me off of the wire. Because you can't let go, you just like. And he goes, I knew something was wrong when spit started coming out of your mouth. Like you fucking ass.
And you're drooling.
Yeah, I was watching this, these kids that are sailing across the fucking ocean in a sailboat, right? And these motherfuckers, they have every fucking convenience that you could ever believe. She's a little fucking fox. So their fucking companies are like fucking sending them all kinds of fucking shit. I mean, they have a washer fucking dryer and they have a water maker, you know, to make, you know, water out of the ocean water. But they have this big bag of fucking 5 fucking lithium batteries that are the size of fucking bus batteries. I mean, they're this fucking big, this wide, and this fucking deep.
It's like the batteries that I'm getting, yeah.
Yeah, they have 5. She has 5 of them. They're $2,000 each. And this is what this particular, I forget the name of the company. And they give them all the connections, all the wire, all the hardware, all the inverters and everything to hook this thing up. And these fucking batteries run their fucking boat for about fucking 4 or 5 fucking days. And then they get down to about 40%. And they have a fucking a generator and a diesel engine. And they'll run that, charge them back up, but they have solar panels that, maintain and everything, But it's like, they were saying all the things that they were running, plus they're running a live stream, and computers and navigation gear and all the fucking shit on the page. And it's just like, wow, those batteries are running a lot of stuff, for what they're, what they're doing with them. And it was like, that's a really nice system.
Refrigerators don't use much at all. I was surprised that
I was
refrigerators don't
surprised
use-
at how little the refrigerator used.
right.
My only,
When they turn on, they suck a little bit, but then, mellows out,
Right.
They're only on for 5 minutes every half hour.
is that right? Yeah.
That's right.
So,
Yeah, off the open the door.
I have a little one up in Maine. It's like a campus style fridge. It's small, but we're only up there a short time anyways right now.
yeah, they make those 12-volt, ones that are even more efficient than these.
Yeah.
12-volt is actually the way to me to go.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the problem with it.
Do the conversion from DC to AC to DC.
Well, if you have a 12-volt fridge, right? If they how they work? They work with what is it? Ammonia.
Yeah.
And that what it does is it pumps the ammonia, the compressor on the bottom, it pumps the ammonia up to the top of the unit. And then as it comes down, it gets cold once it gets up there. And that's pretty much how it makes. It cools down as it gets down to the pump, then it's re-pumped up, and it's a really a neat little system. But the problem is you have to vent it. Okay, and down
Vent it?
south where it doesn't get cold,
It's a vent to refrigerator? What?
yeah,
Whoa.
that's how they work. They have, and well, what it does is it runs on 12 volts and some propane. Okay, and the propane will heat up the ammonia, which makes it rise, which in turn makes it cool, which in turn makes the refrigerator cool.
That's a propane refrigerator.
Yes, this is the propane fridge. The 12-volt fridge, I mean, I
That's
don't
what
know.
I'm talking about, the 12-volt, no propane involved, just battery.
I've seen, big money, man. But anyway, the propane fridge, I was thinking of doing that up in Maine. But you would have to, have a vent in the wall, and I'm like, I can build that in, no problem, right? And it would work great for me because I'm not there in the winter time. Because that fucking refrigerator wouldn't work in the fucking winter time. Because of the cold air. It would be it pulls in cold air, or pulls in fresh air, however the fucking system works. And they go, yeah, they don't work in the fucking winter time, but you can keep your shit outside in the ice, I guess.
That's right. Who needs a fridge in the winter? You get outside. Use yourself a little cold box.
Yeah, just make a side panel on the side, put up a door and have all this shit right there. Right, Humble, it's a 3-way fridge. It runs on 110, 12 volts on propane or whatever it is.
Here's my little hobo tech guy that I watch all the time. He's gonna explain an ice maker and a dual zone refrigerator.
Kitchen sink.
I wouldn't believe a word of that shifty looking motherfucker, man.
Almost looks like Colonel Sanders if his video.
He looks like a crook.
With a built-in ice maker.
I like his gloves. Look at that.
He doesn't want to leave any fingerprints anywhere.
Hobo tag, huh?
Hobo tech.
That's convertible from a dual zone to a single zone and back. with
Probably was a hobo.
full center partition.
Lives in Arizona,
So the
7,000
fridge
feet like Billin does.
This will actually
Yeah,
remember
he's too high.
when you add or remove the partition. One feature.
Boy, it's hot out there, I heard, huh, man?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Arizona, I've seen some video with motherfuckers' taillights on their cars were melting and the fucking side mirrors were drooping.
I don't know how this thing works. I'll learn about it, but I didn't think they used propane.
If it's a gadget, it's gonna, you know, I mean, it's,
It's a gadget, it's got propane.
you know. Ain't nothing.
Sound like, what's that guy? Herb, wait. The cartoon used to sell propane to everybody. Oh well, whatever.
I had a three-way fridge in my camper.
Yeah, they work good.
Yeah, they work good.
You know, the thing I realized with the camper freezers and fridges is if you like say you had hamburgers and you wanted to freeze them, you better freeze them bitches at home and then put them in the freezer and that freezer will keep them frozen.
Yeah,
If you put them in there raw, you can wait a couple of fucking days before them fucking things will get frozen.
When's the last time you bought one, man? They had to have improved in the,
What's that?
20 years since you last bought one.
Oh man, I don't know. I mean, mine was the last camper I had was a 2010. Yeah, we stopped camping when the boys got too
they
big.
last forever. Those 12 of those.
Yeah, they do.
There's nothing.
King of the Hill, yeah, that's it. I forget what the name.
There's no moving parts on it.
And Kill.
Right.
There you go.
There's no moving parts on it.
People thinks like me.
You got a heating element that heats it up when you're not running the propane.
Right,
The 12 volt heats the gas up on the bottom of it.
right, exactly. I seen that. I was watching. I seen a lot of the campers now are coming with the tankless water heaters,
Yeah,
which that's a good deal, man.
We have one in our cottage.
Comes a little fucking. I had a little 4 or 5 gallon fucking hot water heater.
yeah, that's what mine had. I think it was a 4-gallon hot water heater.
It
Better.
works.
About enough to take a quick shower and rinse off.
Exactly.
Yeah, we had cost us $1,200 for the unit, and then it cost us $1,000 to have the gas supply put in for it. It takes a 3/4 inch gas supply, right?
Yeah.
Not a half inch, 3/4 inch supply, burns lots of gas. But you can shower for an hour and you can never run out of it, just goes through.
Yeah, we used to take little Navy showers when we were using that sucker. Plus, when we were first on the water,
Fast, yeah.
the only water we had was the water that we brought with us. You know,
We did
know
have a water tank, but
we
shut
had
the cottage.
a 20-gallon water tank, and then we would bring 6 5-gallon jugs with us. So we would, be able to fill the water tank, a couple more times. But yeah, we were real conservative with water.
We had in the cottage an old hot water tank, 40-gallon tank, that they shut the cottage, they winterized it for the winter. So every fucking year was a big ordeal, gotta drain the fucking hot water tank, open up that valve and fucking drain it all out and then flush the lines.
Yeah.
And sure enough, inevitably every couple of years, the frost plug in the water meter would break. You have to get a new fucking frost plate
Yeah.
for the bottom of the meter.
Yeah, one year my
It's disconnected
water heater,
toilets.
my tank was there was
And you
water
freeze
in it
all,
that
and
didn't
all the,
come out.
and all the P traps.
Fill all those with RV's juice,
Yeah,
pink stuff. Yeah, I take the compressor now and blow out the fucking tankless hot water heater.
right.
Yeah, if I ever get another hot water heater, it's gonna be tankless.
I'll tell you, it's the only way to go.
Crazy to me to have my hot water heated all the fucking time. Insane.
It is. It really is. I had an electric one and it was costing us a fortune. Thank God I don't have it now, man. I can imagine what my bill would be. Propane's cheap compared to that too.
I got a CO2 and I was thinking of you when I got it 2 tanks CO2, $30.
Yeah, nice. That would cost me $125, $130.
Get the fuck out of Massachusetts.
Yeah. I watch real estate all the time. There's not a lot of anything good for sale. Same old shit's on everywhere. Not a lot of properties moving. You know what I mean? The fucking interest rates fucking almost fucking 8%. Who the fuck's gonna buy a house with a fucking 8% interest rate?
I
But it
would
was just 2.
Inflation.
buy land, man. Pay cash for land.
Yeah, they ain't making any more land.
Yeah, that's right. And then build, you can play with time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I could fucking very easily build fucking 2 houses across on my land and fucking divide them and sell it. But I don't want neighbors. Cause it's, I mean, my area is getting more and more
Buy
developed.
land, I don't know, Maine is okay, but too many bugs in a little bit far north. I like Michigan, maybe more southern Michigan than Jackson, because the city of Jackson sucks. But the weather here is nice, I'm liking the weather. We have lots of water, cheap and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we were talking about it, it's like, I haven't seen. There's a lot of places cheaper and everything, but I don't know.
Especially if you don't think about the school and the kids and all that shit.
Well, that's just it. I get my daughter, she's got 2 more years of high school, and then I could sell this place anytime I want, just go live somewhere fucking mortgage free. But I don't know. We
Yeah.
shall see. Time will tell.
Oh,
Oh, look, is that Neo? The wheelchair guy, Neo? Neo's Gardens?
Hey, Neil, long time, yeah.
How you doing, Neo?
You sell propane and propane accessories. How's your supply, Humble?
7-3,
What?
5, 7-11, 7-19,
Oh, the date.
27.
What the fuck you're talking about?
8-2. I'm talking about the plants. How fast they're going. It's been 30 days, so I know that Kyle
those
says that he goes in
super fast
36
ones?
days from flower, and I guess
Super fast?
videotape I have 30 days.
Super fast. That you don't think will work, right?
What's that?
The super one, the ones you don't think will.
Right,
go
this is
that
the Lord
fast.
Kush. Right, Lord Kush. It goes supposed to go
Lord
fast.
Kush.
45 days.
Sounds like a vampire. Lord Kush.
I didn't not the
Broke up there, Cobra.
end of these flowers and made it boom.
Broke up, Cobra. No audio. No audio, Cobra.
Yeah, your audio started cutting out on you.
I mean,
It was clipping, it sounded like
Glitchy.
your solar panel or your solar panels ain't doing their job.
I was thinking the same thing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Not enough sun.
glitched.
Gotta go put the windmill up.
I would probably look into some of those modern turbines now and small ones.
Yeah, there's some nice ones out there too. There's one that's just like a
I
disc,
don't have any wind here.
one's like a disc. I could do that up in Maine. We have constant wind coming off the lake.
There's an Amish guy right outside of town. He's got a small one up on about a 50-foot pole. You'll see it spinning every once in a while.
All right, nice.
You occasionally get them dinner too, fried chicken like that. I was just showing.
Yeah, they still use the horses and
Oh, yeah,
draw behind for everything.
we had a
Get the corn all and stack it all in the big round piles like they used
Yep.
to. Eat it
Oh,
all.
yeah. You can always tell the Amish farms because they look like a bag of shit. You know what I mean? Because it's all hand worked, you know, I mean, it's, they have cows plowing and.
Yeah.
And everything, but yeah, we have a bunch of them up in Maine, that just bought up. I think it's the locals told me it was 5 or 6 farms in the area. And they're, but you see the buggies out on the side of the road and especially
Yeah.
on Sunday, they all congregate at someone's house and they, you know, have services, I think, you know.
We got Amish, we got German Baptists. And the only difference is the German Baptists get to drive, use modern machinery.
Oh, right, right. Yeah, because the little farm stand, the Amish farm stand, they started out selling just veggies and now they have quilts out there and all kinds of different handmade products and stuff.
That would, yeah, we got an Amish farmer that's right there too. Then we got an Amish that owns a little restaurant store here. But it's only open like from 7 in the morning till like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right.
Smoke weed every day.
That gets it in, you know.
Yeah, see, Humble's got a Mennonite up there too.
Well, I am from Mennonite descent, so. Too.
Yeah, the people around me up in Maine are just regular Amish because they're all just in the buggies. See any of them driving. Now, do those people use electricity or no? I mean, the houses
I
are
don't
wired
know.
for electricity that they
It's
bought.
probably wired, but who knows if they pay for it.
Most of them don't around here don't have even power lines running to them.
Right.
The true Amish, the German Baptists will have power
Yeah.
lines.
Yeah, the other night I was, saw this documentary on Smith Falls. Apparently, it's, Hershey's factory was built there in 64, like 1 million square feet of Hershey's factory. And they shut down in 1996 or something. So the factory's sitting there empty. And since Hershey shut down, the town's been going downhill very quick, right? Like people are leaving, things aren't happening. And then they had a proposition, they were gonna demolish the factory, but then the mayor decided to save it. And Canopy Growth took over half the factory and started up with the blessing of the town council to put up just the Canopy Growth. Marijuana production, right? Half the factory, 500,000 square feet. So now they started off the first year with 50 employees. And now they're up to like 600 employees running the
Oh,
place.
shit.
The town is going through the boom town. Everybody's buying these old 1850 mansions and renovating them. They're big, huge Victorian houses, and
Yeah.
the economy's picking up, and the bars are opening up, and it's all the people who work at Canopy, and it's like a boom town. Smith Falls.
That's
It's
funny.
just outside of Ottawa, right? But it's the resurrection of the town from what it used to be to what it is now, all because of the Hershey's factory. It's pretty interesting biography. Yeah, little Canopy Growth pushing up the plants. And big production. Wow, you should see the facilities. You could do a tour like they used to give you a tour of the old Hershey's factory to show you
Yeah, right.
how they made the chocolate bars. Well, they used the same catwalks for the tour of the Canopy Growth place. Times they are changing.
How your plants doing, Howard? If we're gonna show us, you have a
Good.
picture, you got a fucking cell phone?
Doing good. Yeah, I got a cell phone. Yeah.
Well, take a picture of the fucking things.
Can I log in on my cell phone to the Zoom?
Sure you can.
Go outside, see how far the Wi-Fi goes. I showed my plants the other day to Frost.
You wanna
Val.
mute this one, if you do wanna do that. You know,
Yeah. Okay, I'll mute this one. I'll log on with my phone. And I'll take
Leave
it
this one
outside.
on, but just mute the other one.
I'll take it. So they're pretty pathetic looking right now, but that's okay. I think I still got 2 months to go.
If it works Midwest, you have to highlight the new Howard. Or spotlight the new Howard, whatever. We never get to see the old man's grow. Coughing a lot today, Midwest.
No, I'm not vaping.
Oh,
I haven't been vaping yesterday, so. I haven't been vaping for a little while. Still got it sitting here, I just haven't vaped for a while. It's going through too much smoke. I'm getting old, my lungs are getting old. Probably gonna go start going to edibles.
like you're doing dabs, for Christ's sakes. You might as well do dabs.
I'm not doing no dabs.
You might as well, because you're coughing already, brother.
So fuck that.
Dab would do to me, Dab. Probably be keeping my guts out.
That's the problem with them fucking dabs. You get high, but
No, I've done them before.
oh yeah. Well, it ain't fucking worth it. I don't think. I mean, you get high off it, but shit.
Doesn't last long. For a joint.
Coughing, man, no thanks.
My bong's been packed up for over a year. Maybe 2
I
years.
have my bongs up here, the two downstairs. I never use my bongs, so I can't handle the bongs.
My dad rigs and
I usually do one on Wednesday. Right here. Colorful it is. Ooh. It's all drained down one side.
reclaim.
Yeah, they say you're supposed to be able to do something with that, right?
No, fuck that shit tastes terrible.
Right.
Oh, put it in your brownies or something. You know, then the fucking brownies it tastes fucking terrible.
Bake with it.
Ugh.
That's what I do with all my hash anyway, too.
I have just a few roaches.
Yeah, you could do that with the roaches too. Quick alcohol bath wash or something. That might taste nasty though.
Yeah, I'm also doing dead weight now, maybe later.
I'll probably throw them away.
They're in the edibles, huh? Like Howard.
Uh-oh, we lost him. Maybe he couldn't log in on a second device.
I'm sure he couldn't. We don't stop him from doing that. he should have been able to keep both going, but I'm not sure, Technological stuff for Howard. And he's got a son for that, I know.
Yeah, for all us old guys.
Not me.
Well, you were in IT.
That's right. I taught all them kids.
All I did was farm and build houses all year, all my life. Went to college for a little while.
Yeah, I did a year of college.
No college for me. Well, McDonald's Hamburger University, you want to call that college? I went there, graduated that.
It's just an ag school, so big ag school here, just learn agriculture.
Yeah, I like both those guys, Humble.
Probably Charles in his 80s now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. No stress, both those guys have no stress, they get high and whatever,
Well, Willie stopped smoking. He was doing edibles, I think, now too.
Right, I think that's what Humble was saying, yeah. But they both do that now. But it still gets them the same. I mean,
You're
maybe a
at
little bit better. Edibles might be a little bit better for high, I don't know.
Yeah, if you can stay awake.
longer lasting.
Oh, yeah.
My experience with it has been good, so I can see me going to it. I got a good cook for a wife, so we put it to work.
I gotta do all the cooking myself, so. I could probably get rid of edibles easier than I could getting rid of weed.
Technically, as I wrote to her today, those 10 plants she planted, so those are her plants. She planted the seeds.
Oh, yeah.
And they all came up. So she'd help me transplant them today.
Yeah, I'm heading back up to Maine. I don't know. Probably Friday morning, I think. But for another week or two. See how I feel. You know how long my weed that I bring with me lasts. I run out, I usually have. I'm going home. But there's a dispensary now. I didn't check out their weed, but I bought this there. I needed a little bowl.
It's like when I first found that store, I think it was around New Year's here, that new one that opened, $29 per ounce. That almost made me quit growing right there. I was like, $29 a fucking ounce. Holy shit.
Yeah, no shit. Get that every week.
That weed's definitely changed now. It's now 120,
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But that's all right. I mean, at least they offered that deal. There he is. What's
Stop
happening?
Oh,
Humble.
evening.
Evening, gentlemen. There we go. That's better. You want to see my ladies?
Oh, sure, absolutely.
Yeah, I took the picture about an hour ago. Actually, a little over an hour ago. My oldest took it. Let's see here. Bring up more. Do share screen. Disabled participant screen sharing, Cobra.
Midwest, he's doing it tonight.
Oh, that's right.
Midwest, you gotta enable screen sharing for him. Down the security sharing screen, click that little arrow key.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
You see Midwest?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't see hand movement, so.
I would just. Should be able to do it now, Humble.
Okay, we'll give it a shot.
We should change that thing to do it
And
always that way.
Yeah,
Share screen.
that'd be in the startup screen and I hardly ever go in there or in the start, the big menu.
Sure.
Good job.
I let you run that
Full
stuff.
desktop, same as my desktop, nice.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
look at that elf behind there. Oh, that's you.
That's little me with a cup of coffee in my hand and my bare feet.
Nice.
boy, looks like Humble's
Look up,
going
yeah.
for the win here. Humble for the win.
How many,
Yeah.
what do you get? 3, or is there more behind that we can't see?
There's 2 there, but I think that I got them from my brother-in-law and he doesn't know. He just grew from seed and I'm just keeping an eye on them. Like the one on the far left there, the forbidden fruit there. It's a hybrid. It's already in flower already. It's already getting everything. It's starting to shoot out. It's starting to form up little tiny bud already. It seems like it's been pre-flower.
Yeah,
The other 2 starting to see them show. They're just on the edge of starting to go into pre-flower already. But the stalks are like 2 inches thick.
Yeah. See
Those
it.
main stalks. You see how big they are.
yeah,
I'm hoping the one in the middle that it's really straight right now. I never bent it or nothing. It's just like a tree. And I'm actually hoping if it grows a little bit more, maybe thickens up a little bit more, I can make myself a staff out of that thing.
There you
yeah.
go.
Neat.
Bring it in the house, dry it out a little bit and skin it and maybe put some stain on it and a little rubber bumper on the bottom. and
lick it.
I'll be Gandalf like in Lord of the Rings.
Yep, I used to do that too with the outdoor plants.
And Humble, they haven't even gone into flower yet, so they're
No,
gonna get a lot bigger.
that's what scares me. And look at my cedars. They're right there. And that's just the neighbor's tree in the backyard. But those are my cedars right there. I'm worried about them getting past. Plus, I got a kid's trampoline over here, even though the kids don't use the damn thing on the right of my shed, just in behind there. There's a duplex right behind me. It's a kind of a crescent in there with duplexes and that. And
We
Yeah, get rid of that
worried
fuck-
about some kid grabbing it.
nah, not really. It's normal now. They just look at it this way. People go, well, marijuana is legal. You really can't say anything, you know. They can grow it and everything else. They're not gonna say nothing. They can't see back in my backyard.
Right, that's where it to be. You never would let people in your yard and see it.
No, I've got I got cedars growing right by my one side of the property. It's all cedars there and Rosie Sharon. So I've got privacy from my neighbors there. Same thing on my opposite side.
Actually, I think
All
Tony
the
Two
way
Tokes is
around.
still ahead of you.
What's that?
Tony Two Tokes is still ahead of you.
Oh, I bet you he is.
He's the only one though.
I planted those a week
No,
late.
15.
I planted those the first week of June. First weekend in June, I planted those.
I
And they
think
were only not even they were only maybe 9 inches tall at the time.
Be right back. I gotta hit the hand.
But I haven't done anything out of the ordinary with them, Cobra. I'm being honest with you. The only
they're in
thing
the ground. I think that helps a lot. That you have them in the ground. Not many people have them in the ground.
yeah, and I also have a trench going around. I have like what I did was I let them go for 2 weeks, just with the level ground and that. And then after 2 weeks, I got myself a small bag of that worm casting compost. And I took a little bit in and then just kind of spread it around on the top there and put a little, and then I started kind of hilling up a little bit on my plant. And then I just did a trench all the way around with my hoe around each plant.
Villains and Nuggies.
And that's all I've been feeding them rainwater out of my rain barrel. And we've been having a lot of rain too. We've had a good year for rain
Yeah, it's been good.
and some hot days. So these things were just taking off. Like I wouldn't be surprised right now. They're in prayer mode. But it's supposed to rain tonight. That's why I didn't even water them today. We're getting rain tonight. Let Mother Nature do it. So they're as close to as organic as you could get.
Yep.
You know, it's clean weed.
My wife said they look pretty.
Thank you.
I mean, like almost like a Christmas tree stuff, like.
Yeah.
He's a little bit too tall for the
They're
top
supposed
now.
to look like when they grow naturally.
Yeah,
Go naturally.
well, they are. I haven't even topped them. I never topped them. I let them go. I am not shitting you, Cobra. I got leaves out there, great big sun leaves that are actually not even attached to like the area where there's a new node started with a small branch and a node coming out where it's gonna probably start flowering out of there. It's right on the plant, and these leaves are as big as Andre the Giant's hand. You could put a pop can in there, and these things are just massive, kind of like Andre the Giant's hand. It was huge. These
They look
huge
good. They look
leaves.
nice and green and healthy. And
Oh yeah, these ones I gotta get.
like
in.
I was gonna say that if you look at Nuggy and Villain's plants, they're in 100-gallon pots, which is
Mhm.
like another foot and a half higher off the ground.
Oh
And
yeah,
nearly as tall as yours are, because they're not as tall as they are.
yeah. Well, I find it's good rich soil there. I had a vegetable garden for a couple of years in there, and then I started growing weed and tomato plants in there. And then after that, I said the hell with it, and I just strictly grow my pot plants in there, and I gave them lots of room to grow. Keep it simple, nothing. I don't need fucking walk on water. I don't need that Punane tea they're talking about now, fucking gems or whatever, Keep
EDP.
it simple. It's not rocket science to grow outdoor weed.
I would think that in July is a good time for you and for my area.
Yes,
It's the October is a tough part.
yeah, that's when you gotta make sure you don't have anything overlapping. And lots of airflow going through there. Lots of it. You gotta strip them practically.
And hopefully there's not some pollen checker next door. Or down
Yeah.
or the next block over.
Oh yeah, I had 1 year, I think almost anybody that I knew around the area here that was growing, and that they were all saying the same thing. They had feminized plants, and they fucking hermed on them. Not impressed. Nothing like smoking bud with shitload of seed in it, picking it out. What a pain in the ass.
Well, feminized doesn't mean shit if there's a male in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Quarter mile away, even a
Hey, a
male
hermit. Yeah.
pollen and
Mile away.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
like a
I
mile
believe
away.
a mile. Isn't even further Midwest, like 4 miles, I heard.
It's hard to say, man, but where I've grown up and when I grew outside, every plant I grow is seeded because of the wild hemp. They grew it back in the Warren through the county I was from.
No, for sure.
And of course, I could still sell it back in the day with seeds in it. Cause it was still good weed, it was just seeded, but you were only getting Mexican brickweed and stuff like that. I mean,
Nowadays, you buy weed with seeds. That's not a good sign.
no seeds anywhere.
I don't see anything anymore.
Although I did, out of the stuff I'm smoking right now, which is Bonnie's Farms and Moby Dick, I did have 2 seeds. And
I'll get an errant seed here and there out of Bonnie's.
right, there's 2 of them right here. I was like, sweet,
Yeah.
I'll grow them again.
Oh, yeah. That's what I think happened in my backyard, man. It must have fell into the soil. And I just tossed it out there and then fucking 2 plants grew.
Yeah. Shut my camera off for a bit there.
Hey. Is Canada dry from Canada?
And to dry.
Ginger ale,
Yeah, no, it's just water.
just water.
Sparkling.
I like
Sparkling
ginger
seltzer water. Wow.
orange, sparkling water, mandarin orange.
Yeah, I'm drinking Canada dry.
There you go.
Right now. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, I bet you that tastes good.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
First potatoes, now you're talking about sugar drinks. Come on.
I know, man. I'm telling, how long you been doing this?
Uh,
I love
June?
my candy dry ginger ale.
And
Please.
growing up, we used to drink RC cola.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, down here you would. In the
Yep,
state.
I remember drinking RC cola.
Yep. I remember getting it. They came over into Canada probably, I'm gonna say probably mid-80s, maybe about 86. We were starting to see it come into Canada.
It's from Canada, I thought. Royal Crown,
RC? I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Royal Crown.
I thought it was US.
It's hard to say who's bought it out
I
now.
can't remember now. One I used to love getting in the States was Mr. Pibb.
Never had one.
It's like drinking Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Yes, it is American brand.
Yeah. And then what was it? The Nestle Crunch bars. We couldn't get them in Canada for the longest
Oh, man. I
time.
used to love
And-
Nestle Crunch bars when I was a kid.
I went to BJ's wholesale.
Everybody could get a Hershey bar, and I'd go for the Nestle Crunch bar, man.
Before I got this job,
A hard night,
I had a
brother.
temp job working at the Hershey warehouse in my city, hey. And they would, any of the broken cases and stuff like that, you had chocolate bars and shit
Oh,
every
yeah.
fucking day.
Yeah,
I got sick and tired.
we went to Hershey
recent-
Park a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
We did a road trip, with the family, and but we're down in the retail fucking store where they sell. It's all fucking those big giant fucking.
Oh,
bars,
yeah.
and they're-
Monster ones.
yeah, and they're fucking. It's like fucking 3 of them for fucking $10 or something, or whatever. It was a pretty good fucking deal. But they
That
had
is.
these bars that you couldn't get in the store. Or at least I can't get them. It was a Reese's fucking bar. It was and they were fucking. They were about this long and about that fat. The squares. But they were like
Individually, yeah.
But it was in a big fucking bar.
Mhm.
Oh man, that fucking thing was tasty, man.
There's one out now, and I don't know if you can get it in your area from Reese's. Reese's came out with the bars, but they're like thin wafer bars with the peanut butter, but they're wafers and they're like maybe about 3/4 of an inch thick.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, they're little short bastards, maybe about 4 inches long or something like that. You get 2 in a bag.
My daughter a Reese's cup of fishy and out of it.
Ah, okay. I
It's
see.
those ones, Midwest.
It says RC Cola. What's that?
Oh, but I thought you were talking about the Reese's, the bar I was just talking about.
No, I don't. I haven't had I haven't had a soda pop in over 7.
Really?
Good for you.
Huh.
I don't eat candy.
Oh, I don't indulge like I used to, but
Maybe
I do read.
ice cream is about the sweetest thing I eat, or maybe coffee cake or something.
Yeah. I don't mind having the Reese's
Coffee
peanut butter
cake,
cups.
that sounds really good too.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I love those. Like, actually, the ones we were also getting were the thick freaking egg Reese's peanut butter eggs in a package. God, the thing was like over an inch thick. And oh, it was so hard. After you ate one of those on break, your stomach felt heavy.
Do you guys get the giant ones up there at Christmas time?
No, we don't.
Dude, it's a Reese's cup that's this fucking big. And it's about that thick. I bet it's 2 inches thick.
Oh,
About like that.
oh.
They're fucking huge, man. I used to take like little slices off of it and eat them.
Oh, man.
It's huge, man. They usually around. I mean, if you go to Hershey's.com, you can get them there. I'm sure they sell them at their store, But
Yeah, I think there's one in here in Ontario somewhere. I forget where now.
I just if you wanted one, but yeah, they're really good too.
Yeah, oh fuck, I love Reese's peanut butter. They even made a Reese's.
That's the most popular candy bar out there is the Reese's.
At one point when I was working at that third party warehouse for Hershey in town here, there was this one thing they come out, it was called Reese's sauce. So it was like the peanut butter sauce, like the inside of the peanut.
Oh, for ice cream you mean?
Yeah, but it was called Reese's sauce.
Oh, no
It was in a big, like a good size peanut butter jar, like a 2-pounder or whatever. Or a 1-pounder, I would say.
Oh, man, you go down
Oh,
to that fucking,
man.
that Hershey fucking oatlet factory down there, that Hershey,
Oh.
man. There was more fucking candy than you could shake a stick at.
Oh God, I got so sick of eating it.
We went through the line where you build your own candy bar, you know, you can have this and have that and all kinds of
Yeah.
shit. And then it writes your name on it, you know, George's candy bar.
Oh yeah.
It was neat. The kid was smaller, so they.
So you got pictures of video you're gonna show us, Howard?
Listen, I realized I screwed up because I didn't turn the camera horizontal, so it's vertical.
Mhm.
And my phone wouldn't link up to Zoom, so I had to download a version of Zoom, and it wouldn't still let me link up. So I figured I'd go and do a video. So I went in the backyard and I videoed my backyard. Now, how do I get it down to the computer to transfer
show us.
over
I'll
it? The file's too big to email to myself.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm uploading it to YouTube. I'm gonna get the link and I'm gonna give you the link and you can,
Play it on your phone and hold the phone up to your camera.
no, the quality's no good. It's almost there. Another minute, it should be downloaded to YouTube. Processing has started. So whatever, I'll get a link. I'll give you the link and you can play the link. They're looking pretty sad, I'll tell you. And I didn't turn the phone horizontal. I kept it vertical, and the picture on the screen is vertical. You know how narrow it is? It's not like a phone.
It's the first, so hey,
And now it's too dark.
better
It's
than
very
nothing.
dark.
Yeah.
I went through
that.
agony. I went through agony to make this little video to figure out what am I gonna do? Okay, I'll make the video, and then I did my own stupid commentary, which didn't turn out to be much. And then I walked around the yard and almost tripped and fell twice.
So it's a comedy show, all right.
It's a comedy show, yeah.
I'm getting some comedy right now watching this big leaf covering Howard.
No, that leaf, don't worry about that leaf.
Yeah.
It's a rhododendron, don't worry. Very poisonous for the dogs. I can't put it on the floor. Uploading your video, still uploading, ready to watch. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I'll give you the link. Hold on. Let me go on. Find it. I gotta go out. Give me a minute. I'll get the link in a minute.
Midwest can play it.
That was a good moment right there.
So yours are all male. You haven't cut them down yet, or you have, or what's up, Seven?
Oh, I'm just, this is the first day I really looked at them in a couple of days. So I've just been watering them. But I'll wait a couple more days just to confirm, but I'm pretty sure they're all male.
Pictures, it's hard for me to believe,
Get in close with the video.
What's that?
Get in close with the video. Send it to Midwest.
Yeah, take a picture of the nose where the branches are coming out of it,
All right. I'll
right at the base where the branches are coming out.
Yep, my two that are in flower, they're on day 50 something. 48.
Yeah, because if these are all fucking male plants, man, I'm like, I'm in the fucking wind. I'm going up to Maine the rest of the fucking summer, man. It's like, you know, the fucking knuckleheads can fucking take care of the plants in veg for a month. And then when I come back, I'll probably put them into flower, you know. I'll plant some more seeds too, get those running.
I gotta plant more seeds too, and I'm being lazy, haven't done it.
Yeah, we
I
got
have
a bunch of them seeds. I got a whole bunch, so.
Yeah. No, I have 20 different strains to play with.
Yeah, I'm making
Maybe
more.
like 3 seeds or 2 seeds or even 1 seed each, maybe 4.
Plus, Papa Hitbone gave me a bunch of seeds too.
Yeah.
They're all commercial.
That blue Gotti still, that sounds interesting, that strain. I hear you can only get it through Copycat.
Well,
Oh, jeez.
What's that?
I guess Smoke Dog had something against Copycat. He said, I didn't see the video.
Oh, yeah?
It said something about he was trashing Copycat for one reason or another. I don't know.
Okay, Midwest, I got my link posted on chat, if you want to try that.
Great.
I would think there's more to life than just copycat.
Yeah. There's
Yeah,
so many.
well, it's
They have 2
a,
different seed companies.
Making ice cream.
you know, every one of my
Oh,
seeds,
Shit.
every Humboldt, every
You
one of my
lucky.
seeds, every plant is totally different from the next. Like they're all supposed to be the same strain.
Mhm.
Every plant is different,
Yeah.
different leaf formation, different.
Yeah.
Crazy. Just go full screen with that.
Those are funny looking buds there.
Not full screen? Oh,
Oh, there we go. That thing needs water.
Yeah, well,
They're
at the end
thirsty.
of the day, those are the ones that were eaten by the bugs, and I moved them over there so they wouldn't, bugs wouldn't eat them
Oh,
anymore.
no.
So they were topped a couple times by the bugs. So this first one coming up here is Wobbly's
That's a
White
dog.
Widow. Wobbly's White Widow.
My God.
Good God, what the hell? What happened?
My little pails, my little planter pails with the watering from the
Five
bottom.
using 5-gallon buckets is the problem
Yep.
with outdoor plants.
Yeah. There he is.
There he is. Oh my God.
The copycat here.
Like that one's
There's
Not
another
bad.
copycat.
Yeah, they look better in the cloth buckets.
I haven't I cleaned them up at all, just pull the dead leaves from the bottom. Like everybody says, thin them out, what for? Just let it go. I was gonna top it
you
again.
know, I
but I
usually
didn't.
just pop them through.
I only topped it once.
Hey, nice
Top it
hammock.
once.
I like that.
Oh,
Yeah, it
that's a
cost
good
me-
idea.
I built that sucker.
Look
It's-
at that
it's
bad
amazing.
boy, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
You made that?
yeah, I built it.
Nice. I may
That
have
whole
to
shit-
copy that. I like that.
That whole shit. It took 10, 12, and 14-foot lengths of 4x4. It had them ripped down to 3/8. Okay? And
Yeah.
then you do a jig, you know,
Yeah,
you
it's all
figure out the
laminated?
arc, a 6-foot arc, 12-foot diameter.
Yeah.
Do a jig and you put posts on, like on a radius
yeah,
every
yeah.
foot and a half, and you stretch the boards, you glue 5 together in one long strip and overlap the joints.
Right.
The wind blew that one down.
timber.
It needs water,
It's very
yeah.
little.
Then you have a bundle in the curve, 5 in the curve, and then you do it again with another 5,
Right.
and then you just glue the 2 5s together.
Nice. Looks nice.
That's the one that was dead. That's the picture of the one that was dead. That little, the one I dropped, that was the
Okay.
clone I dropped. These are Wobbly's little clones. I don't know what they are. He told me the names and I have no clue. But that was, they all need water. But it's supposed to rain tonight anyways, right?
Yeah,
This
we're
one's
supposed to get
This one's
rain.
starting to
here.
fade. It's doing its fade already. But there's no flowers yet.
How much of that rain is gonna get down to the bottom of that pot through all
That's
those?
the other thing.
Not much. I have a couple 5-gallon pails and I have a 40-gallon bucket around the side of the shed where I collect water, rainwater and that.
Like, yeah, that rainwater collect that big time.
Okay, you can
That's all I feed mine.
feel the view there.
Even my veggie garden, I feed that. Nothing but rainwater.
So that's how I did my video. I had to,
Yeah, that's
my
neat.
Zoom, I couldn't do the live Zoom on my phone.
Oh, there's some
That
issues
way.
there, but
It wouldn't link up for me, as I tried to download it and
Mhm.
put another copy, and it would ask me for another upgrade. You have to upgrade again, so I just upgraded, 5-minute download, have to upgrade again, so it was sending me circles. Nonsense.
anyway,
I do my little bit, I get a couple pounds, 2.5, 3 pounds, I'm happy,
that's all that matters.
and I wanna see those nice.
That's all I
red-
care about.
Nice red buds,
That's it. You get enough to
Grow for
last.
me.
that's right.
You gotta put them into 15-gallon pots right now, fabric pots.
That's enough. I'm not transplanted them. It's fine. There's lots of fertilizer in there, believe me. Not overly fertilized, but there's enough in there to feed them, and I'll just.
The amount of fertilizer you're talking
I'll
about,
give banana peels.
not the amount of fertilizer I'm talking about at all.
You know.
Not Miracle Grow. Not Punaner, not Punaner tea.
Put that in tea.
Punaner tea.
I had 4 bags. I had
Ooh,
4 bags
wait.
of worm castings, and I was gonna make some tea, brew some tea with the worm casting.
What the fuck is this world coming to? Fucking preaching that shit? Oh, man. And then electrolysis I'm hearing, it takes me back to that fucking Cheech and Chong movie. When they were fucking growing, they were hustling the weed in the ice cream truck. And they were growing the weed under the fucking in-ground in the swimming pool underneath, and the guy, Crazy Jimmy's there, Weird Jimmy. And you see all these electrodes going up and going, what?
Remember when he cut the fucking cover of the pool, and he was on top of the step ladder, pretending like he was swimming?
Yeah, he's trying to get him. The fucking copters are over. Fuck that, let's go over and check this out. Look at them titties on the beach. They all go flying around the girls on the beach. Yeah, Weird Jimmy. That guy. He's actually a very successful person right now. He's a director, done a lot of shit.
Is that right?
Yeah, he's up there. He's in his late 70s. He's still around. I looked him up. And when I heard that, I went, what? And then I thought of that fucking movie. What, you gonna run electrodes going up? And then it's gonna be the sparks like Frankenstein or what? Around your plants? I don't know. I didn't get it. What are you trying to accomplish? Keep it simple.
Yeah, I don't know about all the drama that's been going on, whatever.
Oh, we're getting more drama even in our own country. Our fucking it was announced today that our
believe in him,
beloved prime minister is separating from his wife. He's been separated for a while.
Just like his dad. Just
She's
like his
filing
dad.
for divorce from him.
That's right.
The deputy prime minister was caught under the desk.
Oh,
Yeah, didn't we see didn't she have rug burn on her knees or something?
Yeah.
Didn't that what it was? I think that's what it was. There was a picture of her with red knees.
Yeah,
Severe-
I'm not
severe
sure
rug
if
burn,
it's
yeah.
that see.
Severe rug burn.
Yeah. I seen this fucking video and it was posted on YouTube. There was a short and it was an actual wheat field and there's a plane flying over this wheat field and in huge fucking letters it says fuck Justin Trudeau, and then below it it says in brackets and then, like it's huge, and it says fuck Trudeau at the top and in brackets Jagmeet does. That's the leader of the opposition, or one of the oppositions, the New Democrats, the NDP. And he's wears a turban and all this shit. And Yeah, he joined a coalition with the Liberal
Union.
Party here. And they outvote everybody. When it comes to votes and everything, if the Liberals want to pull shits like they normally do, they've been getting away with.
Well, in our country, they figured out now that the Liberals are gonna run
The
out.
rest of the people they can't win with against.
They're gonna lose in a landslide. They're
gonna run out of voters because they're saying that the average Liberal is having no kids on one kid, 1.2 something, and the average conservative is having 3 to 5.
Oh, fuck, right now, we got all these friggin' new immigrants that are coming into the countries and that. They got nowhere to go. They're living on the fucking street right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Well,
bad.
They had 70 of them sleeping on the street.
Every town across the country, they're building these giant fucking apartment buildings right beside shopping malls.
Mhm.
Gee, I wonder why.
No, the rent's
They
doubled
do.
up here now. People
When
are.
have you ever seen an apartment building 50 fucking feet away from a shopping mall? 50 feet.
Yeah.
Because that shopping mall ain't long for this world. They're gonna knock that fucker down. And I mean, I can name 3 different places within 10 miles of me. You
Think
know,
about
north
a
and south.
small market in there,
You know,
bottom floor.
knocking down that fucking shopping mall.
Mhm.
And putting in.
I work there, you're gonna spend your money there. You
Yep.
only go there.
It's happening.
Oh, boy.
And fucking Alex Jones and them said that years ago.
You know,
Yep. All happening. Didn't think it was gonna happen in my lifetime, but it's happening.
yep, same here. Hey, man, yeah, look at it. If all else fails, I get a fucking place to bug out to.
Yeah.
Go stay.
I think the same shit's been happening for as long as, there's been humans around.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Good. And all this bullshit with the alien shit that are gonna declassify and all of this shit and this inquiry that's going on. I've caught a little bit of it here and there, but overall, it's more or less a distraction right now. They're using it as a distraction on the citizens of your country with the bullshit going on in your country.
One of the guys brought up a point today that said that like on June 1st, they Trump did this or something,
Mm-hmm.
and then, about Joe Biden, and then the next day, fucking charges were brought against Trump. And then, whatever the fucking charges were against Biden, gets more charges, accusations against him and Hunter. And then the next day, there's more charges against Trump. And it's like everything happens the day after that he's in the headlines.
Mm-hmm.
They throw another fucking stupid charge on Trump. All these ones that they just gave him the other day, they're so fucking stupid. Every fucking way there's a lawyer is just laughing at them.
Oh, there's so much bullshit.
The lawyers
I feel
are
crazy.
laughing all the way to the bank. That's right. All the lawyers are laughing all the way to the bank.
Mhm.
The only one.
What's wrong with
This is a humongous payoff for that.
The only ones that make.
What do you think is wrong with our government? It's because there's too many attorneys in the freaking government.
And prosecutors have too much fucking authority.
Yeah.
Biden tells the Department of Justice, go lay more charges on Trump.
And a lot of times they'll go, oh, let's go see what fucking Cobra's up to. And then they'll say, yeah, we know he's doing something. Then they'll just investigate until they find something. And it's like, you can't fucking do that. And this is what they're doing now. And then the crooked fucking DOJ and the rest of them, man, it's fucking pretty bad.
They waited a long time before they laid these charges at a convenient time for them, because it's like his approaching the election, right? Time is coming.
Well, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens.
No, I guess forget about the $20 billion that Biden got paid from fucking foreign countries, you
Oh,
know?
yeah, no
Oh,
one's
the
even-
payoffs
I don't
are,
want to talk about that.
Right,
Oh,
forget about that.
yeah, forget about it.
That's nothing.
Why all this stuff was brought up. It's all a distraction, everything.
Of course it is. Every time he gets something else gets brought up, they throw a charge at Trump. So, oh, put Trump back on the headlines.
Yeah, this bullshit I told you guys today about this divorce bullshit or separation of our prime minister and his wife. It's another distraction because right now he's holding up a public inquiry into interference by Beijing in two of the federal elections, and why we have fucking Chinese police stations in cities across our country harassing Chinese citizens.
Is that right?
And they allowing this shit. This is what really burns my ass.
Yeah, didn't you have 20,000 Chinese troops training up north somewhere?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah,
Vancouver's
they do.
Sure don't let that in.
Oh, yeah, man. Let them
You
come
know,
down
they were
here.
up at Camp X.
Let them come down here. We get way more guns than 20,000.
Lights on.
And we get a whole bunch of yahoos that's just waiting to fucking shoot them.
Tell me about it.
This is.
I just shake my head.
Although
every
the
fucking
way
day.
this country's going right now, the men would be too scared to fucking shoot. Oh, I might get in trouble.
Yeah, no shit. They're succeeding in trying to take our fucking guns away from us. The rate they're going.
Good luck.
Not here.
Good luck with that. That's what I
Yeah, good luck with that. You got a fucking a shitload of different tribes of native tribes that still fucking hunt to eat.
I don't even need it. I'm not even saying that excuse. I carry a fucking gun because God gave me the fucking right to.
And you have that right.
You ain't- no government. I don't even know what the government says.
We don't have the right to bear arms.
You can't protect yourself, right? Isn't that the rule?
Yeah, fuck.
You're allowed to
Shit.
protect yourself. What the fuck?
I just shoot the son of a bitch and make sure I have a fucking silencer on that fucking thing. If I did own a revolver, and I'd make sure I'd fucking throw him out on the fucking street, leave it on the side of the road.
Mhm.
Get up in the morning. What the hell's going on out here? There's some holy shit. There's a dead guy on our street, honey. Call the
man.
police.
Yeah, and then you'll see the drag marks coming out from your house.
Oh yeah.
The drops of blood. all over.
Damn. I gotta cover that up. Thank you for reminding me that. Well, I always keep a fucking Louisville slugger at the back door. Big old wooden one.
I got two big old fucking German shepherds.
Yeah.
I let them in.
Well, I could always throw the cats at them. They got the claws. Smeared, tear them apart. Shred their face right up.
Yeah, I was power washing the garage door. It was fucking nasty. And
Oh, yeah. Nail them too.
that's to get the fucking power washer going, it's a motor. And I'm power washing, and I fucking look back and the fucking dog's out behind me. Fuck, where'd they go? And I turn around and the FedEx guy pulled in. And there's one dog on this side and one dog on the other side of the van, like.
Oh, right on.
And they're not really familiar with black folks. And that kid's going, hey man, he rolls the window down. He's going, those dogs look like they're gonna eat me. I said, no, not unless I tell them to.
Oh shit.
But they were just more curious. Who are you? Who are you?
Yeah.
You don't let anybody know that. But yeah, I just call. Come on, let's go. They fucking walk right back and lay down.
Yeah. Well, they're obedient. Very obedient.
Yeah, you have to have control of your dog, man.
Oh, you bet.
My sister
Always.
dog just died, and And it was like, you almost want to say, thank freaking God. That dog bit more fucking people. If she took it for a walk, she had to put a muzzle on him.
Mhm.
And she had the dog since he was a pup. She just never fucking trained him, never did anything, The dog ruled her life. Anybody go near the dog or near her, the dog would flip out, man. And she used to tell everybody, always, he's pot mastiff, He was a nasty little fucking pit bull, is what he was.
Yeah.
And he was a nasty little fuck. Nobody could go near him. Like I said, she couldn't have anybody at our house because of the fucking dog.
Yeah. Not trained.
And it's just like, wow, man. And our kids are the same way. They're a couple of fucking idiots. Kid's fucking 20, 21. No, he's 23, 24 years old. And he works part-time at a fucking grocery store. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Why aren't you working? Oh, I am working. I'm getting by, man. I'm getting by. I'm like, paying the rent. I'm like, you don't have fucking rent. The mother-in-law bought his mother a condo.
Mhm.
Okay, and all they have to do is pay the condo fee, the monthly fee, whatever the condo is, and the electric bill and the cable bill, that's pretty much it. And there's 3 of them. 2 of them work part-time at a grocery store. And the third son, the oldest one, he's like 25. He's never had a job.
Fuck.
Oh no, never had a job. He worked for one day at Dunkin' Donuts, and then
Oh, for fuck's sakes, really?
he quit. It was too much fun.
Oh, man.
This motherfucker, I don't even think he can write his name. I don't
Oh,
know. He won't go to any family functions or anything. He blames me. Because
always away.
Uncle Seven's fucking mean to him.
Always
Never said
away.
fucking hardly 2 words to the fucking kid.
Jesus Christ.
What it is I'll say some stuff to his mother. I'll be like, hey man, you should tell him to do this, and then she goes home and tells him, Uncle Seven said, you better do this. And I'm like, yeah, I know she is. And I'm like, no, I didn't say that. I said it to your mother, maybe.
Yeah, you did. Just not to him.
I didn't say it to him. He acts like I'm the biggest world enemy. I'm like, dude, I don't give a flying fuck what you do, man.
Yep.
Don't show up at my door looking for a fucking place to stay.
Yeah, fuck you. That would be my take too.
His other brother, we tried to help him out, but he got his GED and he actually stayed in longer to get an actual diploma. And he ain't done shit. He's working, like I said, he's working in a fucking grocery store. It's like, what are you doing? Spinning your fucking wheels. You're in your 20s, man. You should be working 2 fucking jobs. Making some.
God, yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't be having to work 2 jobs though.
You shouldn't have to, but I mean, what else is he doing? He doesn't have a girlfriend or anything. He's just sitting around sleeping. It's like his
I
mother
held
says,
2 part-time jobs when I was a teenager. Paid board, $60 a week to sleep there and eat, and at my mom and dad's. And I also went to high school, and I was dating my wife. I still did it.
Yeah, but
Motivated.
still
You
should
gotta do
be
it.
2 jobs, so.
Got to keep gas in the tank. I had a 78 2-door Toyota Corolla. That was my very first car I owned, and my dad rebuilt that car. We did the door skins.
80s, early 80s, talking.
No, it was in 1978.
No, I don't know. What year did you get it though?
Oh God, I was like 17 when I bought it, and I paid $600 for that thing. Had my dad's shop in the garage. Had a big shop that we all built with them when I was a kid, and I had that thing up on blocks, doors taken off. I had the hood up. We stripped everything out of it, rebuilt the car, reinforced the back end and everything else, because my dad had that fear one day that I could get rear-ended. And he knows what these cars will do. They'll fucking fold in the back and like an accordion. They have just a little small trunk in them, eh? And it's just a little dinky car. You remember that 70 show red car, the orange Toyota Corolla he had? The exact same car as mine, but mine was
My
brown.
sister had one of those.
Yeah, little four banger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a great little car.
Yeah. Oh fuck! It was only a little three. I think it was only a three. Yeah, it was only a 3-speed. I think 3 or 4-speed.
Oh, my sister's
No, 4-speed.
My
yeah.
sister's was an automatic.
Oh, I love my standard.
You can't even get a standard now, you know. And
Oh, I liked having control over that fucking
when,
vehicle.
when you go to get a standard, you know,
Mhm.
they don't call it standard anymore, man, you know. They call them
Manual.
6-speed manuals, and it's fucking more money than an automatic.
Are you? Oh, what a fucking ripoff!
And you can't get them now. My
At
kid
one
had a
point, they were
he had a
cheaper.
hunt for, he had a hunt, I mean, even the little Subaru Crosstreks, right? My wife said, why don't we get a 6-speed? I'm like, I don't care, whatever you want, right?
Mhm.
So we go and look, we like, say there's 30 of them come in, there'll be 1 or 2 that are 6 speeds. The rest of them are all automatics. People just don't want to drive that anymore. There's no call for them. I mean, I said to my son, he kept calling it, you know, standard. I said, do you know why they call it standard? And he said, why? Because you have to shift it. I'm like, no, because it's standard equipment. That's what came with the car. So it was standard, you know.
Manual transmission.
It comes with a speedometer as standard. It comes with an AM radio as standard. Comes with a 5-speed transmission as standard. And
It's what is standard.
wanted
If you're
something
lucky.
extra, like
You might get lucky if you had an attack in it.
the automatic transmission was like, you know,
Yeah.
$2,000 more, you know. But yeah,
Yep.
think of all the thousands of Toyotas and Hondas and all that come over here. They were all fucking, you know.
Wasn't until when, the 50s, actually the 50s, they invented automatic transmissions.
Yeah, and then they call it fluid drive or something. I remember my uncle saying that.
You would drive.
Yeah, the fluid. I think he said fluid.
Interesting.
Because they basically are, man. You know, the
Yeah.
bird is full of fluid, and all the little balls that move around inside, and clutches and all that.
Mhm.
Fluid dynamics.
Well, I love my standard. When I still had manual, I loved that because you felt like you could be able to, you had more control over that, getting that car to slow down quicker. In that.
It's like I drive my son's car, and you're in it with him. It's like this is like, you know, he's shifting.
But he's shifting too low in his RPMs when he's revving.
He's just learning, you know. He's learning.
Listen to the engine.
Yeah, he
The revs in the engine, man.
yeah, dude.
You know when it hits it.
This little car has all little things to tell him when to shift, and it's all the electronics in it. But he likes listening to that exhaust too, man. It sounds badass, man. You know. But I'm driving it, and I'm like, dude, you can drive it like this. We're going along. I'm like, look at, you know. I'm like,
Yep.
in 5th gear, man. You didn't even know I shifted fucking gears, did you? He's like,
Yeah. Yeah. We used to call that speed shifting.
you know. Well, you can do
You
that.
do it without the clutch.
I said, if you want to go by your RPMs, I said, and in the speed,
Yeah.
you can slide it right.
You
in.
know by the feel of the car.
Of course you can, you know.
Yeah, that's when you kind of feel more of the car. You feel like you're part of the car, you know, in a sense, when you kind of think about it, because you've got control of slowing that friggin' thing down with your, not only your brakes, but with your transmission and your clutch.
Oh yeah.
You got more control. That's why I used to love both
And
standards.
this thing's only, it's under fucking 3,000 pounds.
I didn't mind shifting it all. Remember that? What year car was it? It had the push button automatic transmission. Was it the old Coronet or that had that?
Yeah, that was an old Chrysler push button 3-speed transmission.
Yeah, and they were, yeah, that's it, eh? They were apparently notorious for being bad in the wintertime when you couldn't even shift. Like you push a button, it ain't gonna do nothing.
And they had.
Cold, eh? They didn't like the cold for some reason.
Nobody likes the cold.
Yeah. Guy I knew had one. I just couldn't remember the name of the car, the make of it. So, in the old YouTube chat, or is it quiet? More people watching.
Yeah, no one's
By you, just us.
probably just us, yeah.
Watching each other.
That's okay, I don't do it for everybody, it's
Yeah,
nice to have a crowd, but.
yeah.
Have some-
I told Lone when I came over, Lone was live and he's sitting there kicking back and we're chilling and that. And I said, well, you heading over to the Midwest? And he's, nah, I'm gonna kick here for a while, I guess. Not, and but he knew you were live. Guess he said he was live first and you came in later. I don't know.
Yeah, we try to do it about the same time every week, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, you always do. Lone might have forgot.
Yeah, no one's talking on his chat.
Late.
No one's posted anything on his chat since 8:36. He's even off.
He's off now.
Yeah,
Last one I see is 8:20 in Humble.
yeah.
I've got my. Yeah, let me see if it's
We're
changed.
too old for all the drama kids. The
I'm
robot, whatever.
I don't care. I go to that plant coach to get a laugh. That's about
Yeah, I
it.
just go to see how bad everybody else is doing, so.
I just go there for the laugh. I can't be bothered with any of the other ones. To be honest with you.
Yeah,
In the longest time, I stayed away from it. Just took a break from it. I'm like, fuck me,
and then you gotta get away.
get away from this.
Look at fucking news.
It's,
Fucking news.
Oh yeah, I even got away from that
I'm
too.
too busy.
I started watching wrestling.
Well, that's like we were up in Maine last week, the week before, and my
Oh,
wife,
quit, baby.
she's got her nose buried in the phone and keeps telling me all the local news, well, the national news. I'm like, look at, if I wanted to know that shit, I can fucking look it on my phone. I
Yeah.
can, to forget about that shit.
Yeah.
You know, I don't care. Don't
Yep.
care.
You know, it's when everybody, when people bring it into a channel and that, and you're in there chilling and having a good time and that, and the next thing you know it, it starts rolling in. It's like, oh fuck. Give me a break.
No one really talks about the politics and shit in the chats that I've seen.
No, everybody's pretty much like no politics. Plus, it's not that close to an election. We're still a year and a half away.
You know, it's just personal attacks on other people, I guess.
Wait, it's all fucking the drama they would, you know.
We're 16 months away.
And I don't want no part of it.
Six
Yeah.
months, right? It'll fly by.
You fly by.
You see Mitch McConnell have a stroke on fucking national TV the other day?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Froze up. man.
McConnell?
Mitch McConnell, yeah.
I heard that's when he froze up or something.
He
Yeah.
had a stroke.
He was like,
He had a stroke.
oh, wow.
You don't freeze, nobody freezes up. You know,
Wow.
he was standing there like
Totally.
in mid-sentence. I'm like, look at this man, he's having a fucking stroke right now. And then he like, after fucking 20-25 seconds, one of the fucking other assholes goes, Mitch, are you okay? And he's like,
They'd all seen it before, though. They'd all seen that before.
oh yeah, man,
Really?
it's probably a regular occurrence with him.
Right.
It's not the first time, eh?
Man, these fucking old geezers, man, gotta let this shit go. On both sides,
Okay.
man. That fucking asshole, that fat little fucking midget fucking Jerry Nadler. What's he had?
Oh, God. Yeah, I watch it.
Fuck, he's had COVID 3 times this year. Missed to fucking get boosted. He's had all his 5 boosters and fucking shit. He's got got COVID 3 times. 3 times in a
Yeah.
calendar year. You fucking asshole.
No, you got vitamin B shots or something, or vitamin C shots. You can get COVID shots probably.
Oh no, the people that are having the COVID shots are the ones getting it now.
Wait, they're the
Yeah,
ones that get it because they have got COVID and they knocked
Yeah.
out the immunity.
yeah. Yeah. Good. Who's that other one there? She just came back. She's an old friggin' wrinkled up woman there.
Feinstein, Diane Feinstein.
Einstein.
Feinstein, that's it. Oh my God.
She's a fucking walking zombie.
Walking. I looked at her and I'm like, what
ain't
the
even
fuck
walking.
is this?
They said to her, did you see the interview? And one of the reporters says to her, "Oh, Miss Senator, it's so good to see you back." And she's like, "What do you mean? I haven't gone anywhere." They go, "Yeah, you're just back from sick leave." She's, "I've been here the whole time I've been working." She's fucking gone. She's half
done.
dead.
She's got dementia or whatever.
Oh, no, dude, she's half fucking dead.
Oh, half dead.
They're wheeling her around with her aids.
They got her all doped up on
Senator-
medication.
Senator's unable to talk now, blah, 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 and they push her away. You know, just like the fucking, look at the nutbag and down there in fucking
Biden. Yeah.
no, the bald guy that can't fucking talk. Was he Pennsylvania?
Betterman.
Betterman.
Oh yeah, Banner man.
That
He's
guy's
in the hospital and everything.
he's in there now, fucking gibbering and jabbering. Nobody can understand the prick.
Wasn't he a vet?
What?
He served as a
No, he was never
Afghanistan.
in the fucking army.
No,
He never served at
Never,
all.
never worked a day in his life.
Never worked a day in his life, man. It's born.
So he's a fucking welfare bum.
No, he's a
Kinda.
rich guy.
With baby.
Mommy and daddy had lots of money, so he never had.
Oh, he's got one of those golden spoons in his mouth.
Yeah, then he decided to run for mayor or something, and he got it.
Fucking spoiled brat. Oh, fuck's sakes. No different than our leader of our country. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope his wife takes more than half. Yeah, that's funny. It's become an excitement around some of the news sources like Rebel News Canada. There's a YouTuber guy on here. He served in the military there, and it's called Mr. Sunshine Baby, and he follows all the Canadian stuff and that. And some of the stuff that's fucking hilarious that he shows and that. It just, you sit there and crack you up. And he's like, the last one I just watched is Trudeau's getting a divorce. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, this world's crumbling on him. His people in the country fucking hate him. He doesn't understand it. He's so fucking demented. He's clueless.
He is.
He's dumb. He's a woke, idiotic, LGBTQ, blah, blah, blah. Oh God, he's pooched.
he's W.
Narcissistic son of a bitch is what he is too, and he's a traitor to our country.
Yeah, he's WEF.
Yeah, he's WEF along with our deputy prime minister, who else is also a finance minister.
Christina Freeland.
Yeah, she's a little witch, man. You ever fucking see her and fucking, oh fuck, you'd cringe. She's a condescending little witch. I think she had everything handed to her all her life. Some real winners out there in our country. So I'm hoping for a fall election. It'll be Gandhi.
It was stolen.
Yeah, I'm sort of worried about that a little bit. I think there's something gonna happen.
Or something bad.
Gowan fucking teed. Biden
As
has only,
desperate are they getting Trump off there?
Biden only has 2 paid employees for a campaign.
Really?
Cause he's not actually gonna run.
Oh,
Right. He ain't actually winning.
I don't believe him, but
He ain't gonna, he can't.
what's this room right here? Pence is gonna try to run.
Oh, he's an
Oh, he
idiot.
is running.
He is, but he won't get nowhere.
Oh, no.
He's down at 2%.
Man, you fucking stabbed Trump in the back.
He's still stabbing Trump in the back.
Oh,
He
yeah.
still is, yeah. That other one. One I couldn't really stand and she really made me cringe is that friggin' Maxine Waters. Oh, she makes me cringe to look
He's
at
the most
that
crooked
woman.
the most crooked politician in there.
Oh, God, yeah.
All of this squad is pretty much corrupt, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then Nancy
Maxine's been
Pelosi.
there for years. And she's-
Oh, God, yeah. Mad Maxine.
they all call her Auntie Maxine from her district. They all love her. She's just crooked.
God. And she don't even live in the District of
No,
Columbia.
she don't.
Go figure on that one.
Yeah.
Man.
We gotta find something to talk about, Boston Bud.
Yeah, Boston. You're not up here. Hanging out.
We're old guys.
Yeah.
I've seen this. I've been this way since the 70s. Ever since I had to register for the draft for Vietnam.
Yeah.
Politics sucks.
Yeah.
You know why? I was
born in
watching a
60.
I was watching a show on the History Channel or something the other day. And they were saying that the reason why men voted and women didn't vote. Do you know anybody know why?
No.
The reason that back in the day before women got to vote, what was the reason why they couldn't vote?
Women couldn't own property.
That's what I thought.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That was what I thought. But no, it's not. It's because men would be asked to go to war for the country.
Yeah,
So you had a stake in what the government did. So that was why you got a vote. And
Oh,
women didn't
okay.
get a vote. Well, they weren't considered full class citizens anyway, but that
Yeah.
was the main reason was because men were asked to go to war. Because you could be drafted.
Yeah.
And
yeah, but originally it was meant, or also that you had to own property
right.
to vote at the beginning.
Heard the draft is coming back.
I
Yeah, I
heard
think so.
something about that.
I don't think so.
Military says they need it.
You're gonna have to. No one's
Can't tell you anything they want.
out of that fucking.
We're not getting involved in a fucking war where we shouldn't be bothered.
Oh no, they're gonna start World War III, man.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking Putin and Zelensky.
These people have no idea what they're dealing with, you know.
Yeah, another leader of a country that fucking has no clue. I don't get it. Why are they hiring successful people, actors, business people, writers, what have you, that and they're leaders of these countries? I just don't get it. Like Zelensky, I don't get it with this guy.
Well, he wants to start World War III.
That's yeah. And meanwhile, oh, please send me. You know, what?
That's true, man. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't let the
You're
You're
cat out.
sending my money. What are you doing?
The only way you could win is start World War III.
Yeah, Biden let the cat out of the bag. You know, send the cluster bombs because we don't have any bullets. They run out of bullets to give them.
Trudeau's fucked us in the world right there, you know, like with the leaders of the country that they just fucking hate Trudeau. He's fucking pissed off a lot of fucking people. Stuck his nose in where it didn't belong. It's like, fuck. And I never vote liberal.
It's all a shit show.
It
Yeah.
is.
Right.
They're
You
liberal.
got it, Cobra, you
That's all
got
they
it.
are. Fucking
Yeah.
uniparty, the uniparty,
all-
I call
They're
it.
all pigs
Yeah.
feeding at the political trough, stuffing their faces till they get
Yep.
their water,
Yeah,
their golden handshake pension and walk
Yeah.
away. And we pay for it all.
oh, of course we do.
They don't.
And they don't seem to forget, they work for us. We elected them.
But that's not how it goes.
No, no.
Yeah.
The preferential treatment they get is not worth what they do.
No, look at our Governor General.
They work for the money. They work for them donations. They work for the companies willing to support them.
Oh, yeah, there's a
Golden pension-
lot.
golden
They don't work for the
pension.
people.
Yeah, Boston Buds, I've seen a thing today, they were saying that a lot of people are moving out of fucking blue states to the red states. And, the blue states are seeing a significant loss.
Mm.
People are voting with their feet, man.
California is a mess.
Oh, they showed a video the other day, I seen that Market Street, I guess it's a really popular street out there, I don't really know. But I guess it's loaded with all kinds of, high-end fucking shops.
Brand, right?
Mhm.
And they said it's fucking empty, there's no stores left, they've all moved out. Not
Hmm.
one fucking store open.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing. Malls are closing down, they're empty.
They'll all be camped out on the fucking sidewalk there and everything, shitting in the fucking streets and.
Tent cities.
Yeah, these people left them, man, and there's more and more homeless all the time, like more people like thumbing their way out to fucking San Fran.
Mm,
Beautiful weather, man. You can stay outside year round.
That's right.
Get yourself a tent, man. Scab some electricity off the phone pole, man,
Yeah.
They all do, man. Tent City, I mean, the homeless dudes, they were always fucking scabbing power off them.
Oh, the problem is around here now is that rent is so high that a single person can't afford it. You
Right?
cannot afford it. I have a neighbor across the street. She's 51 years old. She moved back home with her parents and she lives in the basement.
Imagine.
Yeah, and the neighbor 2 doors down.
You
Same
know, apartment buildings down the street that I was asking the security guard, I know. I said, what are they getting, man? He goes, $2,000 a month for a single, for one
Yep.
bedroom.
Yep.
Wow. Oh, it's crazy. Howard can even attest what they're charging for rent now.
Yeah.
It's more than double.
$2,000 here a month
Hmm.
for like
That's only for a 1 bedroom.
and you want parking. Oh, and you want storage. Oh,
Yeah.
And condo fees. Oh, don't worry.
Oh, you need a laundry
We got you
room.
covered. We got you covered. Security, top base security,
Oh, these
Oh,
are-
yeah.
There's only been 5 shootings in this condo.
Keeps
in
going
the
up.
last month.
Yep.
Yeah, from Scarborough, there's shootings every fucking day in the city. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh,
maybe I should put a shed in my backyard. Rent this house out with water included, and I had the water pipe one over there too.
Hmm.
There's already a water pipe over there.
Well, I don't think so.
It's out on the
What's it say,
street.
a water
The,
park?
the house
Putting
there, they
in a-
took down the
Putting
house,
in a
so-
water park,
what's that?
25 billion gallons of water and
There's a connection out the street.
giant
Yeah.
sled, giant water.
But
tank.
there's one right here. I have a hose. I reach out there. Don't have to do nothing. No government involvement.
Oh, not a water park.
Oh, a water pipe, water hose. Hey, take a shower with,
Water
course.
park, yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Of course, the toilet's gonna be the trouble. It has to be a bucket deck.
Oh,
Yeah, we're not doing that in the city.
yeah. What do you think? Did you guys hear?
Look at what San Francisco.
Right, but I mean, if you can rent this place, I know people, rent's gonna be at least, $1,200 in this town for a
Yeah.
place like this, at least 1,200.
Yeah,
But for a whole house?
Yeah,
No shit. Wow.
that's cheap.
at least that.
That's cheap.
And you couldn't even get anything. You can maybe
Yeah,
get-
Jackson, it's cheap, right?
You can get a
Shit.
roommate for fucking $1,200.
Still cheap, yeah. And especially if you're not including the utilities.
Water, like a Well,
well, they gotta,
yeah, I'm not solar powering them. I use a solar power
And
panel.
taxes.
Oh, yeah,
and
that
taxes,
around here includes utilities.
Plus taxes, plus taxes.
oh, yeah.
My wife's an
When
accountant,
you
know
went
all
though,
about
then you have to go
taxes.
through all kinds of hassles with the government and they have to inspect your property and they get a chunk of it or whatever you.
Taxes.
Oh, your taxes, oh, yeah.
Oh, you're registered as a rental property. Oh,
Right,
taxes
right.
are up.
You know,
And depending on how many people you have living there, like how many in the dwelling, if you say have 2 apartments in a dwelling in that, then you've gotta register both those apartments at that address. So yeah, your property taxes will go up on that property.
so I don't know if I want to do something like that.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm just saying, man. Yeah, they'll try to put your city will try to fucking hose you, no matter what. If you put a dwelling on that property and that, and you say put a duplex in
If I
there.
put a
Oh
shed in the
yeah,
back, I don't think that I can get charged for that because it's a shed,
oh,
It's an improvement.
a foundation.
It's an
Oh.
improvement.
oh, wait a minute.
You need a building
It's an
permit.
improvement.
Hell,
Not
it's a
about
building
land
permit,
anymore, it's
yeah,
an
they'll get you.
improvement.
Well, your property taxes wouldn't go up on a fucking shed.
Oh, yeah, they would.
Yeah, well.
Would
Yeah.
they?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
I
Right,
can't
they would.
see that.
Oh, yeah, humble. The fucking cities are giving away shit for free, right?
Nickel and dime you to.
I could see you only being charged for maybe a permit to build it and put the structure on there,
Let me tell
the
you something.
cement foundation.
Hey, hey, shh. Let me tell you, I was building my place in Maine and they went up on my taxes, right? And it was
Mhm.
$750 per foot. And that's how much they would value your property, of a foot of
Mhm.
waterfront land. So I started to improve my property
Yeah,
and it went to $900 a foot. And that's what they base the value of my property on. So they take the $900 and then
Wow.
multiply it by 200. They were multiplied by 325, but I only have 280. But
Uh-huh.
how they come up with the valuation of my house, and I haven't even built the motherfucker yet. And they as soon as I applied for the permit, they were like, "Oh, we're improving." Here's your new tax bill, motherfucker.
oh, fuck me.
Yeah, I just paid my tax bills for my 2 back properties there. $46 for half the year.
Nice.
Yeah. $100 a year.
Oh,
for the
my,
2
they fucking hose you no matter what.
Oh yeah, man. My taxes up there about $5,000.
Ouch.
I think my taxes on this house,
That's more than double them.
I think there's
What I
seven,
paid.
7 or 8 grand, I think, on this house.
Oh, shit. Like your first one, yeah, it's
We're
more
around-
than double.
I think
I pay
we're
about
around 30,
2600
Funny,
a
You
year.
don't get anything
200
for your
years.
taxes here. You know, it's the same up there. I mean, we don't have no street lights in this town. You know,
Well, we do.
we have no sidewalks in this town.
We do.
You have to bring your fucking trash to the dump. You know, and you gotta pay to do
Yeah,
that.
we get ours picked up.
You know, we have no pickup. And it's the same up there, you know. We have good
We have
schools
milk- We
here
have milk in bags.
and we have.
And we have milk in bags. Yes, we do.
Yeah, you got
Silk
bags.
loves that one. Milk in there. I was teasing.
Nice one, Howard.
I was teasing Villain. I said, yeah, Villain, in Canada, we're allowed to sell gasoline in bags. By the liter, by the liter.
By the leader. Duh. And did he buy it?
I was typing in chat and I was leaving out the few odd words, like he said, after he talked to Wildby hung up and he says, Wildby doesn't know how to fucking grow. And I commented, it's like, you're being sarcastic. And he says, yeah, somewhat. And then I said, it's Canada up here. And I typed in your 7,000 feet miles south. And he says, there's no fucking thing as fucking feet miles. What's a feet mile? The way it was written, right? Without putting and in there, he took it literally as like, Charco, what are you talking about? Feet miles. So, yeah, it's the same as kiloliters.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yep. Something else, Mr. Bennett.
Right, gentlemen, it's been 2.5 hours. I think I'm done for the night.
Yeah, I was just gonna
Okay,
suggest.
Midwest.
yeah, I gotta get to bed. I'm actually really getting tired.
You're looking after the warehouse. Keep looking.
Yeah.
Looking real
Oh,
hard.
you're in the
the way.
Looking
warehouse.
real hard.
Humble's got a fucking
Big
hustle.
boss tomorrow.
Oh, I actually got Monday off because it's a civic holiday here in Ontario.
Family
I
day.
know of. And our
Family day.
business recognizes it, so I get another long weekend.
My wife's off to the cottage, off to Crystal Beach. With her sister.
I'll be kicking around here.
Till Sunday,
Yeah, I got no
I gotta
plans.
hold the fort down with the stupid dog.
Oh, you gotta hold the fort down, eh?
Yeah, it's tough work. Somebody's gotta do it. Gentlemen. I
Yeah,
shall.
guys,
All right,
Cheers.
yes.
Good rest,
care.
Howard.
See y'all later.
Austin Budds,
Oh, yeah.
We'll catch you over the weekend. Cheers, guys.
later. Humble.